Hey, what's up? All right. We need to get things started here. I need to see how much fuel I need. It's been a minute since I've done this. $58.3. I'll leave that at 6,000. That's fine. We'll keep most of the weight up top. All right. Let that load. Altitude 300. Cost index, I believe, was really low. Wasn't it? Yeah, 25. That's fairly low. All right. Hurry up, load the plane. What are our reserves? They're probably pretty high. 12.3. CG 19%, 5.4. V speeds. Now, does this work when I do this? I did this earlier before. I don't know if it worked. Let's try it. Does work. How about that? Nice. That's already in. Sweet. I like that. All right. Departure. We're going to go ahead and do 36 center. Via the, was it Ducks 5? And I don't think there's a transition, is it? Oh, it is a transition. Heller. Route. Actually, it's not a lot of waypoints I have to put in. Oh, wrong side. It's over here. TCC. Is it Zoom? And index arrival. We're gonna go 7 right by the Eagle 6. And we should be that doesn't look right. Basic center. Still doesn't look right. Oh, that's why. Okay, now it looks right. Now that looks right. Never mind. That was the problem. That was the problem. That was the problem. Make sure everything is out. I've already filed my flight plan. We're under Unicom, right? Around 122.8. We are. Unfortunately, we don't have any. No ATC right now, which is a bummer. 5.4 on the trim. Oh, that isn't going to work right now because I haven't done it. Oh, that's right. Alright, let's get, let's try to start getting everything fired up here. Let's go and start the APU. What is our landing altitude? 11. Oh, we got 11:35, so we'll put 11. Yeah, we'll put 11:30. It's fine. Ah. Is AP running? Yep, it's on. Okay, good. So we can go ahead and start running our packs. Go ahead and start running our packs. Don't need that anymore. Don't need wing anti-ice. We don't have any center fuel. That's good. I think we're pretty much ready to button up the plane now. We'll just set our initial altitude at 10,000. It's fine. We'll go higher than that pretty fast. The flight directors are on. We'll set our course is pretty much set. I think it's 360 anyway. Let's call for the tug.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Of course I'd get that dude.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Great news, Captain. Your tow is coming. Actually, before I do all that, I need to double check. Oh, let's do a little... Yep, we're good. I need to turn my beacon on. I don't have that on yet. Beacon is on now. Auto throb armed. Is this button it? No, it's not. That's something else. Automatic. Automatic. Our flight plan is incorrect. Let's make sure that we gotta discontinue. I probably have a vectors one on there. Yeah, I do. Alright, we'll worry about that when we get into Phoenix.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Yo-ho.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on?
Nothing major.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it is.
I've been really busy the last couple weeks, man. It's been stupid busy for me, and the nights I wanted to stream, I had to work late, and I had something, and then I was out of town last weekend too, so it's just been crazy schedule stuff.
I was just been going to school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected.
I just completed all my ground school
Go to the parking brake when
videos
you're
for
ready
my
to go.
PPL, but I'm gonna definitely have to go through them again.
Oh.
Here comes the pushback. Line them up.
Right now I'm just doing a... I got the Fly Factory 777.
Oh, the older one.
Yeah, the older one, but I modded the living hell out of it, and now it actually works.
Oh, that's good.
I love it. So...
I can't wait for the new one to come out. I'm probably just gonna wait for that. I mean, I have the 777, and yeah, I could mod it, but I'm probably just too lazy to do it.
It's not that hard, but okay. I mean, the hardest part is probably getting the BSS sound pack, but that's not even hard in itself, so it may just cost money also. But it's almost a must, so...
Gotcha. Yeah, I do like. I've flown the 777 many times. I do like the aircraft, but it's just, you know, whoa! Somebody just plopped right in front of me. Thank you, buddy. Look at this on the stream. Literally, he's in the same gate as me. There's a billion gates here, and he picks the one I'm in.
Of course.
He's an A300.
Oh.
Almost flew that tonight. I thought about it, but I decided not
There
to.
it was, yeah.
All right, engine 2. Oh man.
I'm flying from London Gatwick to Dubai.
That's what is that? About 8 hours?
6.
6? Okay.
Super long, I guess, but I'm trying to test this plane because I got it like yesterday. So.
What, the 777?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your
discount,
parking
so
brake.
I figure like, oh, what the hell with it?
Oh, if it's on discount, I'd recommend
And
getting it,
we're just
especially the
connecting,
7.6
so
and
give me just a
7.5s.
moment.
You don't have that if you can afford them. They're good too.
I got the 7.6. So.
I'm in old reliable right now.
Yeah, I feel like most of the things the 7.5 can do, the 7.3 can do as well. It's just not as big, maybe, but.
I think the last flight I did was in the 7.5. I hadn't flown the 7.5 in a long time, and I went ahead and just said, hell with it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Why is that on? What is that? What is that telling me? Oh, never mind.
One thing I really like about this plane is it just flies really well, like, in general.
Yeah.
Its flight dynamics are perfect.
And we're disconnected.
Yeah, if you can get some of the other stuff on it, like modded and fixed, like the wing flex and just, you know, the and some of the other things, it's kind of funky for me because everything's in kilograms on that. So for me, I'm like kind of clueless.
Yeah, I tried doing the wing flex thing, but it's just, I don't know. I couldn't get it to work, so I just ignored it because I don't care.
That's fine. I mean, it's not like the end of the world, you know.
Yeah, I barely ever look outside anyway when I'm flying. So.
Gotcha.
Only time I really look outside is either after I landed or when I'm at ground, I guess. Yeah.
All right, let's make sure we're actually broadcasting. It'd probably help if I turn my radio on. That usually works.
Yeah.
I was about to start this up, and then I realized I hadn't downloaded the new client for XPilot, so I couldn't even get on the network earlier.
Oh really?
Yeah, I had to actually to stop the stream. Yeah, it wouldn't let me get on. It was a lot older version, so I hadn't been on here in a couple weeks. So I was surprised at how much it changed or whatever. Memphis traffic, FedEx 3255 heavy in the North Cargo. We're gonna be taking Victor Bravo Sierra to 36 Center, Memphis.
Is there ATC?
No, unfortunately there wasn't. When I logged on earlier, I think there was, but unfortunately they are not online. So, but when we get to Phoenix, it looks like Phoenix is on. Well, Phoenix Tower's online.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get a center or something, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you should have seen Munich in Germany earlier.
Oh, was it nuts?
It was nuts. There was like 100+ arriving.
Oh, Jesus.
Like 50 or 60 departing. It's absurd. That's not even the capital. It's the second largest city, and it's not even close to being the largest airport. But
Yeah.
people just went insane on that airport today. Just every single ATC was online. Approach, departure, everything.
There's something going on in the Caribbean right now, so it's all flooded. Like, everyone's heading to Nassau, and you've got a bunch of people getting held.
Everyone's saying Nassau?
Nassau.
Oh, okay. I heard it's pronounced Nassau, but okay.
Nassau. I mean, that's what I've been there before. I think that's what I've heard it called. So I guess it's to each his own. Oh, you know, it'd probably help if I have the correct altimeter setting. That would probably help.
Yep.
What is the altimeter here? 3000. It's been a while. Let's see here. Hopefully I got everything all set up. I actually am surprised how fast I got this thing set up, but I've used this thing so many times. It's pretty much like riding a bike.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually is kind of like riding a bike, isn't it?
For the most part, yeah.
I'm not next to Innsbruck now. That's a challenging approach. I tried doing it in the 7.6.
Memphis traffic, FedEx3255 heavy crossing 279er at Bravo, Memphis.
I ended up being 200 feet from the ground.
Oh, wow.
Like from the terrain. And barely managed to get out of there in time. So that was interesting. And then I did manage to land at the end, luckily, but that was not really realistic at all.
You know, I bought a sound pack for the 7.5 and 7.6, and I think for the most part it sounds really good, but in the cockpit it just sounds too quiet to me. And the problem is if I change... I think, yeah, and the problem is if I change it, it like messes with other ones and makes them too loud, so it's like I can't find the right balance.
I find the one on the 7.6 at least, the Mango Studios sound pack, I find it really good, like the sound quality.
Yeah, the 7.5 is just too... the 7.5 just sounds way too quiet and everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like the sounds. It's just I just wish there's a little bit different ways to change the audio on everything. So
yeah, me
whatever.
too. Like it's not like the BSS sound pack for the 777. Like that pack is perfectly balanced out of the gate. So
yeah, I should have just
but
taken.
On the 7.6, I feel like the engines are too loud on the inside. You hear them more than you do the wind, basically, in cruise, which is kind of not normal.
Okay, so we got a FedEx coming in here in just a minute. He's gonna be landing on 36 right, so we don't have to worry about that.
Cool. Yeah, I'm flying for Emirates.
Emirates.
Yes. I haven't done that. That's like the first time I've ever done that. And this, that's it.
I've never flown Emirates. I mean, typically, you know me, I'm flying mostly American routes.
Yeah.
You know.
FedEx
for them. I mean, well, okay, one reason why I'm doing a flight tonight for FedEx is I have to get one for my virtual airline in every 30 days, and I'm almost right up against that, so I was like, shit, I need to do one tonight.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, we'll bang this out, and then we'll be all good for a month.
Yeah. Perfect.
I wanted to take your Runway 27, but it's a little too short. I mean, I probably could have made it. It's 8,300 feet, and I don't know what it is in meters.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it could. I think that's enough, but
it'd be close though, man. I've taken off out of 8,000 or almost 9,000 before, and it is close.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, because I put it. I mean, it's full weight. Huh?
How much cargo do you have?
It's pretty much up top. It's full.
Okay, then it makes sense.
Hold on. I should be able to get the gross. My gross weight right now is 39,100. I'm sorry. Zero fuel weight is 33,400. Gross weight 39,700. So 3,900. Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy. My gross weight is what was it? 60 something, I think.
Wow, my sim is actually running really smooth tonight. How about that? Hopefully I don't jinx it.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed with this play. The performance is just amazing. I'm getting 60 FPS. That's amazing.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping there would be some ATC. You know, I really was bummed last week, so I didn't get a chance to do the... I think my last stream... It was the Chicago O'Hare run, and I decided not to do it. I ended up doing, like, I think a West Coast run.
Yeah.
And I heard the approaches were really good. Now, last week there was, I think it was last week, they had a event going into JFK, and I heard it was an absolute nightmare.
I can imagine.
Well, it was not only that you had so many arrivals, but the system crashed. Like, the Vatsim servers went down. Like, centers around all over the world were having issues. Like, it was crazy. Apparently, like, it was like a big glitch or something, and everything just went to shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, so you had, like, planes coming in. They can't see anybody. I heard it was a mess.
Yep, there you go. I really like the cockpit of the 777.
Oh, the cockpit's amazing. I actually talked to, now, every now and then we have a few pilots that jump seat into Charleston because they live where I live, and so, you know, they're coming home. And I talked to a lot of these pilots, and a couple of these guys fly the 777, and they all say the same thing. The plane is third world smart. It is just so easy to fly that plane.
It is not only easy to fly, it's just so cool, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's really cool, but there's like not a lot. I mean, I have more buttons I gotta push on a 7.6 than they do in a 777. It literally, it's like a couple buttons in and boom, you're started.
Yeah, kind of. You just set everything to auto and you're pretty much good. There are buttons you have to press, sure, but at least you have to know one thing, that's set the freaking econ thing to a certain speed.
Yeah, but he just every time I
didn't know.
Yeah. Every time I talk to somebody about the plane, they're just like, every time I get into that plane, I just thank the Boeing engineers because this plane is so easy it's so easy.
Yeah. No, but I would like the look of the cockpit too, like the green light, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I do like it too. It's pretty clean.
It's the only plane that has it, but I love it. Now with the 777X, they removed they're changing the brown color to a gray color, and they changed the green to white.
Oh, that's lame.
That's lame, yeah.
I like the green. I think the green looked cool as hell.
Yeah, me too.
Where the hell's this other plane coming in?
Looks like a fighter jet.
Oh, I don't see him yet. Where is he? Oh, he's not even close to established yet.
So I wish I could at least get the green light. I don't mind as much like the brown color go into a green because it's much more modern, I guess. But I feel like
yeah, I would have liked the green much better. That's one of the things that I always really enjoyed about the model and the cockpit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one of the longest flights I ever done in X-plane, I wasn't on Vatsim or nothing. I did LAX to Honolulu. That was like 5 hours, but I mean, that still was fun. Memphis traffic, FedEx 3255 Heavy is taking runway 36 center, IFR west departure, Memphis. All right.
Approaching 36 center.
SAA 870. What airline even is that?
Oh, I have no idea. You know, normally when I've taken off out of Memphis and I have low clouds like this, I normally have performance issues, but so far the sim's running pretty good tonight. It wants to be nice to me.
Yay.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll. Memphis traffic, FedEx 3255 Heavy on the roll, 36 center, Memphis. Back on the center line, dummy. I'm too busy trying to look at outside views and stuff that I forget that, like, oh, I've got actually, like, you know, I got a little bit of a crosswind.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was kind of surprised at how similar the cockpit is on 777X to the normal 777.
E1, rotate.
Oh.
Ah, that's actually the quickest it's ever gotten off the ground before.
Hey.
Positive rate, gear up. Memphis traffic, FedEx 3255 heavy clear of 36 center, west departure, Memphis.
Beautiful takeoff.
Thank you.
You know, I was real surprised about how similar the 777 cockpits are, like the 777X and the 777. But they're actually pretty similar. It's only the screens and a few other buttons on the overhead panel, but
Don't sink.
Why are we descending?
Because the autopilot.
It is. Oh. It's because I wasn't. Some reason the VNAV didn't engage.
Yeah, that sometimes does. I've experienced that.
Why are we
before.
not climbing? Climb, damn it.
Don't sink.
We're fine. I think.
Eh.
We're not climbing for some reason. I don't really know why.
Wait, it's not climbing? Oh wow.
No, it's just holding right at its altitude. It's not wanting to
I feel
climb.
like that happens to me too, also sometimes. But I always fix it just by pressing flight change. But oh well.
Well, for some reason, it just doesn't want to climb. I don't really know why. Now it's climbing. That was weird.
Yep. That indeed was weird.
People are probably like, why is there a FedEx plane right over my head at, like, 1,500 feet?
Yeah, the first time I flew the 777, I realized, like, it wasn't climbing, but then I realized I hadn't put my gear up. And then
Oh, nice.
No. And I put my gear up and it just shot straight upwards, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just going to go ahead and put our cruise altitude, flight level 300. I probably should have hand flown it a little bit more, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, some airlines just engaged out about like 400 feet. So.
Yeah, I've got like a long vector on this departure, so it's not like a straight out thing, so it's like whatever.
It works.
Yeah, we're climbing fine now, so we're going. We're hauling the mail.
Yeah.
I do enjoy this plane. This is probably my favorite plane. I haven't flown the 300 in a while, the A300 in a while, so I'm probably one of my next flights. I'm probably gonna jump in that. That's such a cool plane.
This thing is climbing fast. To be my
Oh yeah,
favorite.
well 777 climbs like a bat out of hell.
No, I'm over cruising altitude. I've been there for a while, but
Oh, I got you.
no, I mean climbing up my list of favorite planes.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it does climb like quite a rocket, unless it's very heavy, like it is right now.
I'm surprised I haven't ventured into trying like the A300, not A300, the A3 like 19, A321, all that stuff like that. I haven't really ventured into trying those out yet, and I don't own them, so.
Yeah. They climb like garbage. That's
Oh,
all I know.
really?
Yeah. No, the A320 family in general, they don't climb that good. That's kind of like one of the things with them, I think.
See, if I get that, I feel like I need to get the Thrustmaster side stick.
Oh, okay.
That's why I feel like if I'm gonna do that, because obviously it's not a yoke.
I heard the Tolus A321 and A319. Those are amazing.
Yeah, I've got a few friends and fellow streamers that they say the same thing.
But like for actually flying, the 737 is just better. Like it's faster. It climbs better. Like go figure.
Yeah.
But the A320 is easier to fly. Some people say. And this was very computerized. Some people like that for some reason.
I saw an article pop up on social media the other day, and it said this is talking about PC gaming, and it's like if you're trying to get into PC gaming on a budget right now, it is an absolute terrible time. And I'm like, yeah, I couldn't agree more.
It's always been a bad idea.
Well, I mean, not until the pandemic hit. I mean, with you know, all the GPU, or not even that, like people using all the stuff for mining.
Yep.
You know, it's just, which I never got into that stuff. I don't have the money to even try to do stuff like that. I don't really have the know-how.
Oh.
I don't think I have the patience for it either.
I don't even have the age for it.
That's true as well. I saw an article though. This guy, he had like, oh my god, so it was on a hard, I was on a hard drive or something, and apparently it's like encrypted. Like his password, he forgot it, and he had something like $60 million worth of Bitcoin on there.
Oh.
And he had no, and he's trying, and the thing about the hard drive, if you enter the wrong password in a certain amount of times, it wipes the hard drive.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if he ever resolved it, but I think he tried like 3 or 4 times. I think the maximum amount of times he had to try it was 10, and I think he'd already tried it like 6 or 7 times. Could you imagine the agony of that, knowing you're looking at like 60 million and you're like, I can't get it?
But that's just pain.
That's just, I mean, come on, man. You got to, why don't you have that sitting around somewhere? Get a password. Get, you know, write down your password, bruh.
Jeez.
All right, at 10,000 now. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous looking evening here over Memphis.
Indeed.
As much as sometimes I hate the configuration for X-Plane and the stuff that I use, just the visuals a lot of times are just absolutely stunning, and that's one of the reasons why I like them.
Yeah. I mean, X-Plane is like the closest thing you can actually get to good physics and good everything.
Yeah.
It's just all like a good all-rounder.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna, I prefer the flight model over scenery any day. So, but you know, if you add on, again, I've said it many times in my streams. And one of the things I don't like about X-Plane is sometimes you have to spend a decent amount of money to get some of the external sceneries.
Yeah.
That's the problem with it. But I mean, if you could combine the weather and all the stuff from Microsoft Flight Sim with what I'm playing with the planes and how this X-Plane flies, oh my God, I'd be fine.
Yeah. It'd be the best thing ever.
It would be amazing.
It would just get X-Plane 12. Like,
you know, I don't know whenever that's. I don't know if I wouldn't say it's never going to come out, but I don't know. I mean, this sim has been out for a while now. I mean, X-Plane 10. I don't know exactly when X-Plane 10 came out, but X-Plane 11 came out, and I bought it. And it's. I think X-Plane 11 came out in like 2017. I was gonna say 2017-ish, something around that ballpark.
September 2017, I think it was.
I still have X-Plane 10. I just don't have it loaded on the hard drive.
Yeah. X-Plane 10 was in 2013 or 2012, I think, and then this was in, yeah, 2017.
So about 5 years.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, so if you go by that math, then you're looking, it should be a new product. If they're doing that, then you'd probably have another product coming out in the next like year or two. But I hadn't heard a whisper about it, so.
Yeah, me neither. And it's like, why would they? I don't think they have any kind of resource they can match up to MSFS at this point, so.
No.
They're only a team of like 100 people.
Yeah, I mean, they produce quality sims. The funny thing is, I never heard of X-Plane until like X-Plane 9. I had never heard of it before that.
Yeah. I used to have X-Plane 9 on my iPad. That's my first X-Plane game. Really.
Nah, never had. Yeah, I just got 10 just for the hell of it. I was like, all right, I'll try this out. And man, did I get a wake up from night and day coming from Flight Simulator X. It's like, you know, you program the route in Flight Simulator X, you know, you just push, you know, to and from, and it creates the airways and all that stuff for you automatically. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Like, holy hell.
It's easy, like, the thing is, it's way easier to create add-ons for X-Plane as well.
Yeah. I just saw it.
It's taking PMTG to, like, so long to even get a 737. They were working on it even before release, so.
You know, I looked into that, but I was like, you know, I've already spent enough money on X-Plane and even buying Microsoft that I really just never was interested in buying P3D or, you know, all that stuff like that. I just never was interested in it.
I never got P3D either. Like,
I thought about it a couple times, though. I really did. I really seriously thought about it. But then when I looked at, like, how much the licenses and stuff like that was, I was like, oh, hell no.
yeah, well, hell no. Indeed.
Like, way too much. No, thank you. No, thank you at all.
I also got, like, add-ons. Like, explain. Yeah, sure, it's expensive, but at least it's kind of worth it. If you know what I mean. In the end.
Yeah. The one thing, again, one of the things I've been a huge non-liker about X-Plane is some of these planes. I mean, if the model looks really good and everything, I'll pay the money, but I hate the fact that I'm basically buying a plane for how much I paid, or more than I paid for the sim.
Yeah. Then again, the kind of effort they put into this, and the
yeah, that's the other side that I'm like, yeah, I get it. So.
What in the god name are those mountains? Holy smokes, they're tall.
Are you not gonna make over the mountains?
Oh yes, I am. I'm at 35,000 feet. They just look really tall. I don't think there's a mountain in this world. Even Mount Everest is not 35,000 feet tall, so.
Isn't Mount Everest at 36,000 feet?
No, it's not. 26,000 feet, I think it is.
Is it? Oh yeah, I think you're right. My bad.
8,200 meters, or something like that?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know why I was thinking 30-something thousand. Maybe in about 100,000 years from now, it'll be at 30,000 feet. But right now, no.
Yeah.
It's amazing how far out of the way airliners go not to fly over those mountain ranges too.
Yeah.
Altimeter setting.
Oh, I gotta change the altimeter. I think I saw a video about that one time. Some people were like, why do they fly around these things? I was like, you realize if an engine goes out, you have no chance. You're only a few thousand feet above the ground, and at 30-something thousand feet, yeah, you got no chance. You're done.
Yeah. And then you find Luke line, you attempt to landing there, and then you crash into the other side of the runway. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Or just find power. Power is fine.
What's the highest runway in the world?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Portugal? Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know either. I feel like that's something I should know.
Yeah, me too. Let me check.
I know. I'm getting ready to do that. I'm getting ready to hit the Google up now.
Me too. Fast.
Someplace in Kamdo Bamata Airport.
Chengdu, Bangor. That's the longest runway in the world.
Oh, is that longest? Oh crap! Hold on.
Bro.
I thought I hit highest.
5,500 meters.
Seriously? Yeah, it's okay. Wait a minute. Most the longest runway. I don't care about the longest runway in the world. I want to know the highest runway in the world.
Jiuzhai Huanglong Airport in China. No.
I've got this Dezhang Yada Airport.
Yeah, Dezhang Yada Airport.
It's 4,411 meters above sea level.
Yeah, 4,411 meters. Yeah.
How high? What is that? What is that in feet?
That is. Let me just think. That's 14,000 feet, I believe.
Jesus.
Some 15,000 maybe. 15,000. Somewhere.
14,470. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's insane. I can't imagine. I mean, I do airliners land at that airport?
Yep.
That's crazy.
They do it on a long runway though, so.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would hope so.
It has a long runway. That's the thing.
It has to have a long runway. I mean, hell, you're coming in at.
But
Wow.
I'm not kidding. Like.
That's cool. I did not know that.
That's one of the world's longest runways, in fact.
13,780 feet long, 4,200 meters long.
Yeah.
That runway is almost as long as it is the altitude from ground level.
That is longer than basically any other like big airport commercial runway in the world. I think the only one that's actually long,
That is almost as long as the space shuttle runway landing facility in Florida. I think that's 15,000 feet.
Yeah, there is a runway in some random place in China that's like 5,500 meters, which is yeah, pretty long.
Yeah, don't overshoot that.
How do you overshoot a 5,500 meter runway?
I don't know. I mean, somewhere somebody did it.
No, probably.
It's the high. Yeah, this airport's the highest civilian air. It's the highest civilian airport in the world.
Kamdobanda Airport in China has the longest public use pay runway in the world. 18,045 feet.
I believe that's long. That's longer than the shuttle facility. Then, I think the shuttle facility is 15,000.
Yeah, and this is the second highest airport in the world, by the way. It's 4,400 meters above sea level. It's basically a sexy. That is absurd. So it needs that long runway.
The shuttle landing facility in Cape Canaveral is 15,001 foot long.
Yeah.
They want to make sure they got that extra foot.
Yeah, just in case. I want to try and fly to Kamdobanda in the simulator. And a 777, of course.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got your new baby. You want to fly it like hell now.
Yeah.
Do we have any centers online? I don't think we have anything online right now, anywhere near that I'm at, which is kind of a bummer.
Let me find my Google map.
Lay Google.
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh, wait.
Wow, what is going on with the West Coast tonight?
Kamdobanda.
Oh man, is there an event on the West Coast that I didn't know about? I think there is. That's disappointing to know now. There's three Oakland Center Oakland Centers online.
Dude, the
There's
terminal is like... the terminal doesn't even exist. It's just a long-ass runway and a little terminal.
I hope Albuquerque Center goes online.
It's in like... This is a pretty high mountain. Holy crap, yeah. Makes sense then, I guess.
Damn it, I'm still climbing. Shit, I'm not at altitude yet? Good God.
Changjibangda Airport.
I feel like you just cursed me out in a different language. Sounds like an insult.
Yeah, I know it does. Like Changjibangda. What?
Changabanda. What a Changabanda landing.
That is the highest airport in the world. It is the one I was talking about. It is the highest airport in the world.
What's the highest? Is it the highest airport or the highest civilian airport?
Yeah, highest civilian airport. Probably highest airport ever. You know, anyway, like both.
Well, I didn't know if there's a military one that's higher.
Nah, there is not.
Okay.
We joined? Ah, it's PJ's. He's finally back after being downstairs, apparently.
Hey, he's just muted right now.
Yeah, I talked to him earlier. I wanted to show him the sounds of a takeoff on this.
Oh, he's gonna come in here and brag about the 74 solos he's already taken.
No, I actually haven't been doing a lot of flying recently.
Oh, what is that all about? I am disappointed in you, man. What is wrong?
My throat is destroyed.
How you doing there, Finley?
I'm doing okay. School hit me like a train, so I haven't been doing I haven't got a lot of free time.
Roger that. I haven't had a lot of free time, just period.
Dude, we were talking about like the highest airport in the world, right? It's called Changjibangda Airport. It's like in China, right? And it has both the longest runway in the world and it's the tallest airport in the world. Go figure. It makes sense, but like still, it's
Yeah, what was the runway like? 14? What was the
18,045 feet.
18,045 feet.
Yeah.
You are cleared to flight level, end of runway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the airport itself is like 14,700 feet above sea level. Which is like 4,400 meters.
Dude, if I was landing this plane there, I'd be coming in with a ground speed of like 300 knots.
Yeah, that's why you need the long runway. You'll be able to solve that, right?
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, just melt the brakes down.
Yeah, use the flaps as well.
Yeah, full flaps, everything, everything. So.
I could probably butcher the 777 there. No, nothing.
Finn, you'd be happy to know that I have completed all my videos for my ground school.
Good.
and I'm gonna have to probably watch him twice.
Yeah, I'm doing
Oh,
the same
God.
thing.
I did like a test, just some like study questions just for the hell of it, and I was like,
Yeah.
what? I don't remember covering this. I didn't. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I know my next destination now.
What's that?
Changjubang Airport. I'm actually gonna do it.
I'm speeding up.
It'll be
What's
funny.
the ICA?
It would be funny getting a clearance. Like you are clear to.
It sounds like an insult. It, honest to God, sounds like you've insulted somebody in a different language saying that.
You freaking chunga
It is a
wunga.
commercial airport. That's the funny part. It's ICA was Zulu uniform Bravo Delta. Oh god.
Wonder if they have a direct wedgie there.
Yeah,
I feel
you're
bad that-
lucky to intercept the local hazard at some hunga bunga wunga.
So I was telling this earlier. Is there an event on the West Coast or something? Because Salt Lake Center's got 4 controllers. Oakland's got 3. Like, did I miss something tonight?
Probably.
Damn it.
Yeah, you missed a
Wow,
mention.
there's a lot of ATC on the West Coast. Holy
Yes,
crap.
there is. If I'd have known that, I think I would have. Well, no, unfortunately, I can't because I had to get my damn FedEx virtual flight in, and I had to take off from Memphis. So,
Mm.
because I've been very slack lately in the VAs.
I just sent in my honeycomb Bravo because it was broken. So
What?
hopefully, yeah. Remember, I don't know when we were doing our around the world trip. My reverser, my number 2 reverser stopped working,
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
and so basically the you know the little stand where you plug it into and it has
Yeah.
those the contacts on it. The actual standoff, something wasn't right about it. The connections got broken or something. So I sent it in today, and I'm hopefully getting a new one here in hopefully a week.
Yeah, hopefully a week,
And I got kicked off of UPS.
because you haven't done a flight.
I did one, and the next day it was like, okay, you've sorry, but you haven't done a flight in 30 days. It's like I did one yesterday. Anyway, their A cars is weird to me, so I didn't even like it in the first place.
Meh.
I've got enough on my hands with. I mean, ExecJet. I don't think Rich really cares if we do it exactly every 30 days. So I'm
He
fine
kind
with
of. All right. Well, he busted my butt a little bit about that. He goes, "Yeah, I was about to fire you." I'm like, "Oh, give me a break."
Yeah. See, the thing with Rich is you can never really tell if he's joking or not.
It's kind of like me.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, he had some bad news today. His grandmother passed away today.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, so I just saw it on social media. I didn't say anything. I just was like, "Oh, that sucks." Ugh. So
you,
no flying lately, man? Nothing?
Are you FedEx 3255?
Yeah, 3255, yeah.
Not
He's doing
recently.
that. I'm basically doing
Yeah.
a flight that's longer than the longest flight he's ever done. And yeah.
I mean, technically the longest flight I've ever done is like 7.5 hours, but, you know,
Wow.
as far as...
short.
Well, yeah, but
7.5
I went from
hours.
I went from Anchorage to Memphis.
Oh, great news. Finland
What's that?
Actually made it to Sao Paulo.
I know, right? Yeah, I finally did it. My sim brief has
It
like.
took you like 4 or 5 attempts. I
Yeah.
didn't even.
Let me count them actually. Sim toolkit, come on.
I started up my sim and everything, and I
It took you,
remembered. I
like,
was like,
4
I had to
attempts
download
reload.
all the new ASRIC and everything, like, or ARAC and everything. I had to download all that new stuff. I was like, oh crap, I gotta update stuff, damn it.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
took
my-
Finn like 4 attempts to
My
figure out.
sim is being weird where I get like great FPS like 40 if I have Task Manager open. If Task
Oh,
Manager
I've
is
seen that.
closed,
Yes.
it's just like 0.
It's weird. I've seen that before too, but the stupid thing about it is like it shows it's 40, but in other respects it's still not running at 40. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I've done that too before. I was like, why is this? Why if I have this open it doesn't? It kind of threw me off.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix it, but I'm just saying, okay, if I get good frame rates with Task Manager open, then I'm gonna keep it open. Okay, let's see here. From Amsterdam to Sao Paulo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it took me 5 attempts.
How long is the flight?
4 attempts. 4 attempts to realize.
The one where I actually made it was 11 hours and 38 minutes.
Damn.
I did it in 11 hours and 23 minutes.
I have never done it, so okay.
Yeah, no, it took him 4 attempts to realize that he needed 16 gigs more RAM.
Yeah.
So, go figure. And then it worked.
Well, basically, you got 32 gigs for the price of 16.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
good for you.
I was looking at the yeah, funny how that worked. I was looking at Task Manager the entire flight, and it was like it's at 40%, and the most I saw it get to was 50. But then I was thinking, okay, if this was with only 16, it would be at 80, and it would be at 100% at 50. And I was like, okay, this is really nice. I should have done this a lot earlier.
Yeah, I ended up doing that too, with adding RAM, and it helped me out a lot.
Yeah, so you know, we wanted to do the around the world trip in like a week, but that didn't really happen.
That didn't happen, though. Because PJ's never made it.
I've got something to show you.
Me and Cody would say Martin and we just waited there.
Yeah, and I'm
For
still
however long. Then now, they were still there.
now I need to get my my Bravo thing.
Bravo thing, my Bravo thing.
Yeah, you know what I meant, okay?
You know what I mean, Mike. Go ahead.
You know, I haven't done this in a couple weeks, and I just, you know what, I already remember how much I love it.
Okay, I've got something to show you guys.
Oh, here we go. Did you put it in general?
I'll share my screen.
Oh, that'll work too.
What? What did they do?
I'm sharing something. Okay, so do you know what AOPA is?
Yes.
Nope.
So, okay, Ralph, do you know what AOPA Live is?
No, I don't know what live is. No.
Okay, AOPA Live is basically their like weekly. I don't want to call it a newsletter, but it's basically a weekly newsletter. So, are you watching?
Yeah, I'm watching. I can't hear it though. Hold on. Oh wait, that'd be why.
You got
Hold
it?
on. Hold on. Give me a second. Where the hell is it at?
There's a lot of turbulence here.
Where's the sound at? Why am I having a major malfunction right now?
I can just send you the lead.
Oh wait, no, I got it. Never mind. All right, all right. Redo it, and go. All right, my bad. I'm having a total brain fart.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, go.
Projects. AOPA will submit comments on the proposal, and our initial concern is commercial flights.
Now, selling an airplane at any age is a feat worth celebrating. But Finley Taylor sold
Oh
not just
God,
one,
damn you!
but 4 airplanes on his 16th birthday. Finley is the son of Recreational Aviation Foundation Director Steve Taylor.
My dad soloed a Piper Cub on his 16th birthday, and I
Nice
really
hair.
wanted to do that as well. So on my birthday, I soloed a RC3 CB Amphib near our home on Lake Sammamish here in Washington. I soloed a J3 Cub on grass just south of Lake Tapps here in Washington, as well as a Ronca Champ at the same airport.
Butter.
And then we headed over to Tacoma Narrows, also in Washington, and I soloed
You're
a
living the dream, dude.
Finley sold the CB first, but it wasn't his favorite of the 4.
You know, the CB, it's so heavy in the controls that it felt really similar to just having an instructor next to me, and I kind of did my regular takeoff thing, and I got about 20 feet off the water, and looked over and went, holy cow, there's no one else here. I just kind of sat back and kind of stretched my arms out like, oh, this is nice. So, I mean, I got probably close to 200 hours of right seat.
This is brilliant.
You know, watching my dad do his thing, and so
That's a good
being
landing.
finally able to solo, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But also, there's something that was so cool about soloing a J3 Cub on grass. That was probably my favorite J3.
Finley hopes to take his private pilot check ride on his 17th birthday. He is planning for a career in aviation. Congratulations, Finley,
Duh.
and also to you, Dad Steve, as well.
That's pretty awesome, dude. Is that on YouTube?
Quite a feat, Finley.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. I'll send you a link.
That's awesome, dude. I hate you so damn much.
Me too.
Dude, literally like the day of. So
How can you freaking do this in the U.S.?
the,
I'm
so
really
the,
questioning this.
Privilege, man, privilege.
okay, so
Here in Norway, you have to be at least like 20 to do it. So I'll go for it.
Go ahead, Finn.
so the president of AOPA is Mark Baker, and my dad has friends, and so subsequently I wouldn't call friends, but I'm friends with Mark Baker. So like the day of, like on my 16th birthday, I got interviewed, and then I got an interview in the AOPA, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Good for you, buddy.
Thanks, man.
I love how they said he's pursuing it. Like, he looks to pursue a career in aviation. I'm like, no kidding.
No shit.
No way. You don't say.
Yay.
I'm gonna pursue a career in trucking. That's
Well,
awesome, dude.
Actually, the current goal is to do, I'm just trying to think here. My private pilot check ride, single agency, multi-engine land, and instrument check ride all on my 17th birthday.
Good lord, dude. Don't get
Man,
burned out.
Well, if I'm gonna do that, I need to start right now.
Yeah, you better start like grinding books away, man. Don't get burned. Don't burn yourself out, though, man. Don't burn yourself out. Don't get in over your head. I mean, you're by a hell of a lot further than I am away, and you're a hell of a lot younger than me. Good for you. Just don't burn yourself out, though.
Also, that's a Gulfstream behind me in that interview.
Yeah, I've got definitely a long time that I won't get to do that. I mean, yeah, sure, I wasn't a plane flew with a pilot. In Norway, you can't do that till you're 20, so whatever.
Yeah, you
do
can
glider lessons. You can do glider lessons, but that's about it.
You have to be 16 to solo, isn't it, Finn? You have to be 16 to solo, yeah.
In the U.S., probably, yeah. but
Yeah, in the
you're-
U.S.
you're more
You can
solo
start building
based.
hours at 14, can't you?
I think you can start building.
At what?
I think you can start earlier than that. I think as long as you're with an instructor and you're actively,
Gotcha.
logging dual. So
Yeah.
I put it in the general.
I think for me, it's probably going to end up being after the first year before I start officially actually building hours, which is a little frustrating, but we're trying to buy a house and shit. So,
I'm trying to see how many hours I had when I soloed. I had let's see here.
That is
About,
pretty
like,
cool, dude. That is-
29 hours when I soloed
when are you thinking about doing your PPL check ride?
on my 17th birthday.
Oh, so okay, my bad. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah,
You're gonna go a year from now until you're gonna do your PPL check ride?
I can only take my PPL check ride on my 17th.
Oh.
So that's why I want to take my PPL check ride, single engine, C, multi-engine land, and instrument all on my 17th birthday. I want to do 4
Gotcha.
check rides on my 17th birthday and solo
Wow.
on my 16th. Also, I have, let's see here.
You can't cross country at 16, can you?
No, I can do cross country as long as I get a endorsement from my
Endorsement?
CFI.
Okay.
I have 200 landings logged.
Jeez, man.
I'm
And
currently
it's-
eye rolling like hell in the stream.
and no, I don't even have to see you, and I know you are.
That's too accurate.
2.3 hours of solo.
2.3 hours of solo. Let me grab my esteemed logbook here. That's like the size of like 3 sheets of paper here, and I'll just go ahead and open it up and take a look at it. And let's see, what do I still have? Yeah, 0.9. So I'm a little bit behind you. So. But you know what? I did an awesome job. Turns, climbs, and descents. So you know what? Good for me.
Good for you. There's a way. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, the sad thing is this thing I've had. When did I do this? Over a year, almost 2 years ago. Yeah, and I still have 0.9 because the FAA.
The thing is, here you can take glider lessons at 14. You can do a first solo gliding thing when you're 16. I haven't done any of that because I don't like gliders, but
It's the same over here where you can solo glider on your 14th birthday.
I think gliders are pretty awesome.
Nice.
I just don't really have an interest in them.
why God
So,
damn is
I guess-
everything so much like you can get a car license at 16 in the US. Here you have to be 18.
I was driving at 14.
Yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not even driving yet.
I had a restrict. Let's see here. I had my learner's hold on, wait. Let me think about this real quick.
I can tell you because I'm, so smart. Well, my memory is more fresh. I'll say that.
Shut
I
up.
I had my learner's permit when I turned 15, and then I was driving with my parents until I was 16. And I just took my test just like 2 weeks ago, and the actual license just showed up in the mail yesterday.
Yeah, I got. I think I was 15. I had a restricted license. No, I'm sorry. I was 14. I think I had a learner's permit at 14. I think I had 15. I got a restricted license.
Goodness gracious sake!
Is that right? Hell, that. I'm trying to remember. That was a long time ago.
This sounds way too strange.
Ralph, are you gonna learn the 747-200?
What kind of government do you have?
I need to get it first, but I think it's probably something I might look into. I mean, from what I've seen about it, it looks really good.
It looks great, but I don't think you can juggle that airplane all by yourself.
I mean, as other people seem to do it, so I don't know. I mean, if you can't fly it by yourself, then what's the point of releasing it? It's not like you're going to be like, I mean, I would love to see what kind of FMC it has. Does it even have an FMC, or is it some kind of old?
I think it has INS.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think it has an FMC.
that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
INS are cool. I've tried them in the Concorde. It's hard.
It's a slight difference between a 7.4 and a Concorde. You're blasting it like Mach 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll get it. I might not. I don't know. I mean, I don't really fly the 7.4-8 very often, but then again, I think this plane's probably a lot better than the SSG 748.
Everything
Yeah,
is.
I mean, nothing against the 7.4, the SSG, but it's just kind of, meh. I mean, there's nothing you can really put your finger on to like say what's bad about it, or if it is bad, but it's just kind of.
I think the external model looks really good, and I like how you can open up the cargo hatches in the nose and everything, because obviously I fly only the cargo one.
External is really good. Interiorly, well, it could be better, but like
Yeah.
The screen's
the
kind
main
of
problem
like
I have with it, it stops way too fast, and I mean like it's like my MSFS physics, if you know what I mean. That's kind of how I feel like.
Well, one thing I like on the MFD is you can zoom in to see the airport layout on it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can do that in real life too. That's the thing with it. So at least it's just somewhat realistic.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't done a flight in that thing in a while, and the first time I streamed it, I couldn't even get the damn engine started because I forgot it was pretty much automatic.
It's auto start, yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't even know it. I was sitting there like, where the hell is it? What? Oh, okay, never mind. That's how to do that. Oops.
Hold on 1 second, I'll be right back.
And I want to do like once I'm done with like this high school thing, I'm probably gonna start flying. But yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 16 in next month, so 11th of October.
Dude, I thought you were like 27 or something. You sound so much older than your age.
Wait, what do I?
Yes, you
I'm
do.
tired all the time. And today I'm like the kiddiest guy ever. Look at.
You sound so much older than your age. My God, I thought you were like, I really did. I thought you were like, I was about to say, hey, what kind of beer do you like drinking?
Jesus Christ.
God, I'm so old. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Crap, I can add both y'all ages, and I'm still older than y'all. You guys suck. Jesus Christ, kidding me?
I mean, this is what I normally sound like. Yeah.
You sound so much older than I thought your age. I had no clue you were like 16. I honestly God had no clue.
If I'm not talking English, then I probably don't.
It's probably the accent.
Maybe.
I guess. You sound so much older. You really do. Like, I sound younger than my age. I get called ma'am all the time because, like, I talk into like a damn to-go or drive-through thing. They're like, anything else, ma'am? I'm like, shut up, sir.
I could probably be a voice actor because I can do a lot of different voices, but like, I can do a lot of different accents too. It's like kind of my nature.
Yeah.
It's like, oi mate. Instantly sound like 20 years younger or older, or whatever you want. But I don't know.
I do a really good impression of, I don't know if you've ever heard of the movie Monsters, Inc.
Oh yes, I have.
So the woman who, the slug woman, whatever she is, the one that's talking about you have to turn in your paperwork, I do a pretty good impression of her.
Oh.
Hold on, give me a second. So, Mike, you haven't turned in your paperwork yet, have you?
That is so accurate. What the hell?
I'm sure that's very reassuring.
Yeah, and it really is. No, but if I'm talking to Reed...
Seattle, this is FedEx 3255 Heavy. We're coming in on the ILS Runway 36 Center.
You actually have to say that.
I should do that sometime. That'd be great.
Yeah, no. me and Kurdy, we're coming into land in like Germany, and we were like, once we landed, we were like, you know the Uganda knuckles meme, right?
The what?
Yeah, Uganda knuckles. That like, yeah, the meme. You wear, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. So once we landed, we were like, this is whatever her call sign was. Show me the way to the gate.
What are you, Schwarzenegger?
I don't know.
I'm going to the gate. Please let me in. You're not going to the gate today. You're gonna get your paperwork.
That is pretty much what I was saying. Like, I think I was Lufthansa 328. So like,
Lufthansa.
No. Frankfurt ground. This is Lufthansa 328. Show me the way to the gate.
That's pretty good.
And he actually answered in his own way. He was like, Lufthansa 328, taxi to the Alpha 13. Taxi via Papa India. Something like that.
That's funny.
And everyone laughed the living shit out of those.
Well,
That's really funny.
I'm gonna fly the only thing that I can right now, which is a helicopter.
All you can fly is a
Lord knows
helicopter?
I'm so good at flying helicopters.
Are you? Okay.
You're just such a good flyer, little Finley.
Stuff like that, like reception from Monsters Inc.
That's exactly what I was doing.
No, because I don't have a Bravo quadrant, and the only actual throttle that I have right now is my the Cytec, the really crappy plastic.
Oh yeah,
ones.
that thing, yeah.
Use
I
it.
massacred one of those by screwing it to a 2x4 and shoving it to the side of the chair. That's a collector.
What is Finley always massacre things? My
Finley, I hate the fact, you know what, I just realized this. So, dude up there, I didn't realize y'all were both the same age, and so I thought he was, like, much older.
He thought I was like 27.
I thought you were, like, 27 or 30 years old, because it's the way you, like, you sound older than you are, and I was like, I had the moment of realization, it's like, shit, I can add both y'all's ages, and you still don't equal me.
Uh-huh.
God, I'm old.
Old person.
Be nice who you're talking to.
Here, let me send you.
Alright, I will talk in a British accent now. Well,
No, do the German one. You actually, you kind of can.
I can do German too.
Yeah, you got the German pretty good.
I mean, I'm Norwegian, so obviously.
It's
Ralph, I just
Sweden.
put the-
Obviously, I am very good at the German with accent, yes.
What, Finn?
I'm gonna put a link to or a picture of my collective that I made today in the chat in the PC setups thing.
Oh, that's ought to look good.
Is that good, comrade?
It looks kind of terrible, but it works.
It looks like you took a mini baseball bat and just shoved it into that thing.
Well, it's literally a piece of scrap wood that I sanded down and screwed it to the side deck thing, so that's kind of exactly what it is.
It looks like the Cytec is flicking you off.
Yeah. You know how, like, the Norwegian English accent is like, I can't do it. That's the funny part. Like, okay, actually, I can. It's not very
Show me the way to dipping.
hard, but like, it's like, I don't know how. What do I say?
How do you get this thing from not falling down, Finn?
It's really weird. Like,
Oh, I basically.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go, let him talk real quick. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut him off. I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish your statement, sir. Oh, you were saying something. I completely cut you off, and I'm sorry. Oh, okay. My bad.
So,
To answer your question, I precisionally measured the weight of it to make sure that it wouldn't push it over. No, I really just I picked a random piece of scrap wood that felt good, and then I just kind of hoped that it wouldn't push it over.
Are you looking in the stream right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that precisionally was like little air quotes.
Yeah. I just kind of hope. I kind of guessed and hoped that it wouldn't push it over too bad.
You are growing up, sir. Well done. Just to hell with it. Wing it and pray.
he's growing up at 16 years old, already flown a freaking plane. Actually, no, he's flown.
He has 200 landings, sir.
Yeah, there you go.
You cleared the land for the 250th time.
I have one.
I have none. I would have landed. I think I would have landed on my Discovery flight if the wind weren't like, gusting to 2.5.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
In a diamond, yeah, we were getting thrown around like crazy.
Whatever the airport that was.
All right, let's see if I can start my 429. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But I may not because it's a helicopter, and helicopters are weird.
Because helicopters are weird.
Magic.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, when the Apache comes out for DCS, I am gonna get it though.
You could have another thing that sits in your hangar and you don't fly.
Pretty much.
Have you all been like in a real helicopter?
I have not. I mean, I've not. Well, I mean, I've been in one, but not while it's actually like running.
Okay, I have. When I was like 5.
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, because,
I went on a helicopter in the Grand Canyon. It scared the crap out of me. You like
I don't really have the
drop the collective and the thing just sunk out of the sky. Like, I don't like this.
I don't know if I really would like flying in a helicopter. I don't think I would. Like somebody asked me, like, you gonna try to learn how to fly helicopters? I said, absolutely not.
Helicopters are weird.
RPMs, collectives, this and that. Stupid rotor.
Yep. And then it stops and it just drifts down to the ground.
Let's just spin out of control for the hell of it.
Yeah, the tail rotor just stops working and then it spins to shreds. So.
Well, I think what you have to do if you have like an engine failure in a helicopter is like dive
Collective
towards the
full
ground
down,
and
yeah.
up.
Collective full
That's
down to
auto
keep your energy going, and then when you
auto
get like,
rotation, I think is what
yeah,
it's called.
it's auto rotation, yeah. That's why if you see helicopters flying like over, even police helicopters, stuff like that, they're flying like in circles because they're like right at the edge of the speed. So if they do have a failure, they can still attempt to land.
Oh,
you don't usually see helicopters like sitting in one spot just to sit there, unless they're at like a high enough altitude to where they can do auto rotation.
Task manager, you freaking piece of shit. So it's like my X-plane preferences are getting deleted like every single time I shut down the sim.
That's weird.
So I have to restart my sim every single time whenever I open up task manager. It doesn't give me plus 30 FPS, so I have to just restart my sim. Like,
That would be very frustrating.
1 out of 3 times.
That's a good day at the plate. See if Albuquerque's online yet. Are they even going to go online?
Albuquerque, in my opinion, always has the worst controllers.
Well,
I don't know what, but it's. I
Man,
wouldn't say they're
kinda-
terrible, but they're not very good.
I swear to God, there's so much turbulence here. Holy.
I really want to know what the hell is going on the West Coast tonight. This is like what that kind of irritates me. I'm gonna look on VAT USA and see if there was an event or something that I just completely whiffed on. It's the toga party.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on?
I went to Greenfield today because I had nothing to do with myself, and yeah, I saw the MD-83 land, which is pretty cool, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I meant.
I've flown on an MD-82. Yeah.
My phone almost ran out of battery on the way back, so like I was really freaking out because I don't know the area, right? Since I moved recently, right? And I need the GPS to get back home. So I got home and it was at 1%, like barely holding on.
Dang.
Crazy, dude. It was at like 30% when I like left. I thought it was gonna.
Sounds like an iPhone.
last. No, it's an Android. It's a
Oh.
Pixel. It's
Ooh.
no, it's a, I don't know what the hell happened. Maybe it's because of the video that I took, or since I was checking flight radar or some shit like that. But
Yeah,
Probably
so-
both.
it
Probably
was-
both.
yeah, both. So yeah, that freaked me out a bit, but I'm home. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Last weekend I was in Atlanta, and when we were heading back, we stopped by Hartsfield-Jackson Airport and got up on one of the parking garages and had some pretty good plane spotting for a while. Saw a 7.4 leave, an A350, A330 come in, multiple 737s, even a PC-12. So it was pretty cool. We hung out there for about an hour.
That's pretty cool.
I had some
Well,
decent
also-
pictures. I just never uploaded them on Discord.
You should.
I should, but I'm too lazy right now.
Gotcha.
Or over the last
Also,
week.
Like I had a tennis match recently, and like during that, a 747-8 just flew like 3,000 feet over us on its way to Painfield. I think it's being delivered to UPS or something, but yeah, it was pretty cool.
And you stopped and lost your point while you were playing. You were
No,
like,
no,
oh
I
crap,
wasn't-
there's a
I
plane,
wasn't
and I
playing.
lost.
No, I wasn't playing then. I was
Okay.
still waiting, yeah, on the
Alright.
bench, watching someone else play, and I was like, bro, look at that beauty.
All your
Yeah.
friends are like, what are you looking at? I'm like, the damn plane, what do you think?
Exactly.
I mean, if I want to fly on a 747 in winter, I can do that. Like, if I just go to Frankfurt and take Lufthansa flights to Sao Paulo, that's a 747-8. So,
I don't think there's a lot of
Nice,
there's not a lot of
nice
7.4
flex.
passenger planes even flying anymore.
Yeah, British Airways retards retired it.
Guards it.
I flew, yeah, they're retards. Fangs, I'm sorry,
Screw
but
them.
like, I'm pissed at them. I flew on the British Airways 747 in 2018, July, or June, or no, July 2018 once. That was my only 747 flight.
Delta's last 7.4 is retired, and it's at their flight museum in Atlanta. I've been in it before.
Oh, nice.
thing is, British Airways has kept their like the retro livery ones in museums, which they're still gonna do, obviously.
Yeah, but like, why
least
can't
in-
they just fly those four at least until?
Are there still any passenger variants flying or airlines flying the 7.4?
Yeah, Lufthansa and Korean Air, and some Chinese airlines, and maybe.
Hey,
Kwan,
Caden, how you doing,
Hong
sir? Thanks for popping in and saying hello.
There's some still.
There's
fly,
probably some
Yeah.
Middle
like,
Eastern airlines, I'm
deep in
sure.
the heart
No,
of
Middle Eastern does.
South America that
Middle Eastern
operate,
only
like,
has Airbus, what do you know?
on one airplane.
Yeah, planes places you probably never heard of in your life.
I mean, like, no, hey,
Not
Adam, I
over
meant
Seattle,
like,
they're operating like 50 747.
They're flying the
Iran
7.4-2.
Air
I meant like airlines from the Middle East. Basically.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there's, yeah, probably, yeah. I know they
Yeah,
had the
that's
100, but they retired it. Like,
Well, most of those guys are in love with the A380.
they have a lot of old.
Or no, that's
they can't
Emirates.
get new planes.
That's Emirates.
Yeah. They can't get new planes, so they just fly the old ones like 747.
Actually, they can get new planes. They ordered some now, so find it. But
No, I think it's because of like sanctions and shit. Like the U.S. government won't let Boeing give it to them or something. I don't know. I read that. somewhere.
no.
Yeah.
No, they managed to get rid of the sanctions now, and now they're actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard of any of that like
They
that.
ordered 777X and not some stuff. So.
Dang. Okay. Yeah, I want them to keep the old 74s though.
Well,
Oh,
I want them too
yeah.
as well, but you're gonna see them in cargo variants only. But as far as fuel economy, they're a horrible plane to fly.
Well, sure. I get that.
Yeah,
it's
but
not- it's
we're
can't be
we're
that
not the one.
bad.
We're not the one with the bottom line, though. I mean, if we're the one spending the money, then fine. But I mean, I don't write the checks. Caden on YouTube says, I love the A380. He says, what plane do you like? I'm mostly a Boeing fan. Right now I'm flying the Flight Factor 767. But pretty much the 777, 76s. But I'd say probably my favorite plane, I would say, would probably be the 777.
What about the AMD-11?
I mean, I don't. Well, one, I mean, I haven't had. If Rotate ever releases it, then I'll change my mind.
Yeah.
But I'm talking in real life. I'd say 777 is probably my favorite airplane. Now, as far as flight simming, it's the 76.
Yeah.
But
767
but if
I'm
Rotate
in
ever
for the
releases
summer.
that MD11, I will be all over that. I've said that multiple times.
Nice.
If they
Yeah,
ever
like-
release the damn thing.
So Adam, how are you? Like, are you enjoying your 777? Is it good? I mean, I think it was for X-Plane 10 originally, right? So it's.
Well,
stuff is,
I
like,
modded
It
the
is.
hell out of
It
and
is.
now
It's-
actually amazing.
Caden, what plane do you like? Or you said you love the A3. Do you like flying anything else other than the A380 or anything for flight simulator stuff, or just in general? Yeah, he's apparently modded the 777. He downloaded all the mods and stuff, and apparently it's really good. I'm just too lazy to download it.
How
Caden,
much
you
did it
hate the
cost you-
A330.
How much did it cost you to mod it, Adam? How much did you pay for
The mods themselves, nothing except for the BSS
Oh, okay.
soundtrack. So
Nice. Okay. So like, what mods did you get? Like, what are they?
okay, I can go over
Did
the
you-
list. Actually,
There's
I
a link.
just
There's a
posted
list
The
that.
main
in
ones
our.
at least.
There's a
There is-
list in our private chat.
There's a bunch.
Oh, okay.
there's
I
a
can
lot-
check that. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'll
there's
check
like the texture mods, there's engine mods, stuff like that. Some of that I didn't get because I can't be actually going into the playmakers or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Wait, so Finn, like that wooden stick on the quadrant, is that like a flap lever for the
It's for
the cubs and stuff?
it's a collective for
do you mean?
helicopter.
It's a partial weapon. If his parents walk in, he doesn't want it there. He just throws it
Wait,
at him.
collectives are- Okay.
It's how you
What does that
adjust the
even do?
pitch of the. It's how you adjust the pitch of the rotor. It's like an up down lever.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Instead of up, down, on the
It's
yoke,
like
you use the
helicopters in
collective.
the sim? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine flying helicopters.
I mean, why not? Finn flies everything else.
Planes are
like,
better.
this thing is a really good like.
That's cool. That's cool though, Finn. Pretty cool.
I mean, that's intuitive, man. That's awesome. I mean, whatever works. You like to fly the 737 Max. I have the 737 Max. Okay,
When was the
the
last time you flew
Zebo
that
didn't.
thing?
Zebo didn't do that. That was a different company or different
Oh,
people that
it
did
got-
that.
I'm pretty sure it got
Honestly,
stolen
I
or
don't.
some shit,
I don't
like-
remember what the deal was. I honestly just care about the airplane. I don't really.
Yeah, I don't care either. I don't really care who it is. Yeah, I mean, I have the Zebo and yeah, and I have the Max. I haven't really flown it. Actually, I couldn't tell you. I don't think I've streamed it.
I have the 737 200, 300, 600, 700, 800, 900, Max 7, Max 8, Max 9, and Max 10.
You are maxed out,
Okay.
sir. Good lord.
No,
Would have been a shorter list to tell us which one you didn't have.
Forget about this.
That would have been a much shorter list to tell us the ones you didn't have. I mean, the 737 is a very iconic plane, and and unfortunately, it's that the Max was iconic for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But actually,
I-
the thing that helped me.
I'm currently
make
flying
the
from Gatwick to Dubai, and I'm enjoying this very much. There's a lot of turbulence. Holy crap!
thing that
I'm
helped
going
me
to
build
die.
What, Finn?
The thing that helped me build the collective was just the fact that I have access to a bandsaw and sanders and stuff. So it actually took me about 15 minutes.
Guys-
7X looking.
The guy's doing solo stuff at 16, and what is he also doing? He's making making damn collectives in the garage with the saw and everything.
PJ is like the master of everything.
He is. He really is. He does a great job. Caden, I think you're on Twitch now. I assume that's you from YouTube. Oh, Caden, thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. And also thank you for the follow.
We're officially
Why is my
over halfway to
why
Dubai.
are my alert boxes not working?
Gear down. Hello.
Hello.
There we are. Got him to work now. I don't know why that. Again, thank you for the follow, and also thank you for the host. Very much appreciated. Someone else just popped in. Who the hell just did? Is that
Gear down.
Gear Down? Is it? That's what?
I changed my name.
Yeah, let's say that's
Gear down. Fruity says, Captain PJ's. And then there's me.
I still don't know what Constantine's got in there. Thick.
Ah, that's it. Nailed it.
Big boy Fruity.
I mean, that's.
Boo boo, hubba.
That's like me landing the Zebo. That's about.
Wait, 48445. Yes. That is funny.
Yeah, it's you, Katie Cole, man. Also, again, also appreciate the follow or the follow and the host. Always appreciate it. Hope you're having a good evening. Thanks for coming and hanging out with myself and my fellow hooligans here.
Whoa. That's me.
Epic belly shot. Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm gonna be
Epic belly shot.
going to get
Epic
some
belly shot.
I'll be right back.
All right. We still got an hour and 30 minutes ETE, so.
Yeah, I've got like 2 hours and 50 minutes. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna beat you. Yeah.
Of course you are.
That sounded so inappropriate.
Like 6 times shorter than mine.
I'm gonna beat you. Yeah.
I mean,
You're in a slower plane.
God, that sounded so inappropriate.
Pushback proof has been removed from the Twitch community.
User has been banned from your channel.
He's got a shorter flight, but he's in a slower plane. So who's gonna get first?
What's your ground speed right now?
520 knots.
Never mind. I got a headwind. I blame it on that.
Were you doing what?
I have a headwind.
Yeah, and you're doing what?
Oh, 465.
Nice. I don't even have a headwind. I have like a 2 knot headwind. But
You're cheating. That's what it is. You're cheating.
Yeah.
what?
Dude, he cheated once by like, or no, wait, or was that Finn by like adding a 170 knot tailwind?
That
to catch-
wasn't
oh,
me.
yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know what you're
Finn.
talking about.
That
Oh
was
yeah,
Finn.
that was Finn.
Yeah. Like he wanted to catch it, like he
Wasn't
had the issues with his sim, and he wanted to catch up with us on our flight.
It wasn't
He
me.
just gave himself a
Wasn't
170
me.
knot
I don't know
tailwind.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, Finn
Oh.
was going supersonic, so
Lies.
in a 787.
I missed you guys.
Thanks.
Why is my freaking helicopter not starting?
It's because you got that 195 tailwind.
Nobody likes helicopters.
That's true.
Stop it.
Helicopters
Exactly.
don't like helicopters. That's
Yeah, what are you
kinda
doing flying a helicopter?
I'm
Yeah,
trying
we're
to
gonna
get
go
the
grab
stupid.
Hey,
thing
John, what's going on, buddy? You're doing Jack's Center wait. Oh, Howard is doing Jack's Center tonight. Gotcha.
started.
My
Stupid
plane's like
freaking
a helicopter.
bell.
I'm
Stop it.
flying right now.
I don't know if any of you other guys also checked. I mean, well, most of y'all saw this. The West Coast is absolutely
Ow.
stupid right now with
Stop it,
Vatsim.
You freaking piece of shit. What? It's not starting. It's being a butt. I have to file a mental harassment.
You're gonna have to take a mental health day now because of that plane or that helicopter. I'm sorry.
Stupid helicopters.
Gosh, I haven't looked at Vatsim in a while, man. There's a lot of ATC.
Well, apparently there's a small event going on near San Jose. It's the Toga Party 2, and let's see what it is. So San Jose is let's see here. San Jose, covering San Jose, and also many planes that execute go-arounds in the sector, and you also have, I think another airport is online. Kilo Romeo Hotel Victor. I think that's for the props or general aviation. So that's what's going on the West Coast right now. It's a stupid amount of traffic. LA Center's got 2 controllers. You got Oakland Center has 3. Salt Lake's got 4. Seattle, Seattle still only has 1.
Hotel Victor.
Yeah, I don't know which one that is.
Or SJC. That's a good.
That's
airport.
San Jose, so that one's slammed.
Oh yeah, it does look like there's a lot of people.
Oh man, it would have been a good night to do a approach into Oakland. Yeah, I don't have the fuel to do that, so that's not going to be an option.
I'm flying the Shock Ultra, like slowest plane on this level. I've got a 64 ground speed right now.
My car can go easily faster than that.
Yeah, this thing's so light.
Yeah, I was just looking. It's been like
my-
over 2 weeks
my
since I've
ground
done a
speed is
flight.
literally 24.
What? I can almost run faster than that. Not really.
This is... oh sure.
That would be something interesting to see.
That would be pretty. I'm not. Yeah, that'll look good on the
We'll probably
stream.
get an epic belly shot.
Yeah.
You probably would get an epic belly, maybe an epic belly flop.
I'm I'm just
What happened to
enjoying
Pushback?
my
Oh, he
OS
died of a
on
heart attack.
cruise.
On stream.
On stream, it's live. It just looked great. Virgo says, I'm going to finally buy a 6000 setup. Awesome. How are you doing, Virgo? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing really well. Thanks for popping in as always and saying hello. It's been a little while since I've been in the flights on here. It's been a little over 2 weeks since I've done a flight. And Finn was giving me crap about streaming World of Warships. Like, what are you doing?
It's literally what I said.
I was just, you know what? The only reason I did it that night, I wanted to stream, but at the same time, I just didn't want to put my yoke and everything together. I was like, screw it. I'm just going to do this, and I'm just going to goof off tonight. And I'm not going to lie. I played it for 4 hours.
Your friend did it.
Partly,
Played
yes.
World of Warships for 4 hours?
Today I did, yeah.
I'm back.
Jeez.
Got to try to build up to that tier 10 ship, man. I got to get that Montana. Dude, doing good. Sorry I missed your stream. Oh, don't worry about it, dude. Virgo, as I've said to many of my followers, that we all have lives to live. It is not... It's all good, man. If every guys ever pop in and say hello, it's awesome. If you can't, I completely understand. No worries.
Oh. It's all for its AGP.
That would be John Tenney.
Okay. What?
Nothing. He said, there's old fart ATP. And I was like, that's John Tenney. Did you ever buy the Flight Factor A350? I have not, Virgo. I only have the Flight Factors of the 7.5, the 7.6, and the 777. I have... The only Airbus that I currently own is the A300 from I&I Builds. I have maybe discussed possibly looking into getting those kind of planes, but as far as that, I have not at this time. Any of you guys own the Flight Factor A350?
Nope, but I heard it's really good.
How much is my setup? If you count everything here that you kind of can see in the stream, I have an iPad running a 4 flight. I've got a Stream Deck. Let's see here, math.
Kind of have to do that.
This is probably about $1,000 right here in front of me. US dollars, 1,000 US dollars.
I'll let you guys be witness to my helicopter crash.
And that's not even counting the monitor, the computer, you know, the actual tower, and all. And I mean, hell, the.
What is that in yen?
I don't know what that is in yen. I don't have that kind of ability to translate.
I do.
Old Bell.
What is 1,000 US dollars in yen?
It's probably like 50 million.
No, how many pesos is that?
Well,
Hey, aren't you supposed to be observing? Oh, everything plus the PC? Oh God. Over $5,000, Virgo.
I'm just trying to focus on
so
staying in a straight line. All right.
I'd say roughly about $5,000.
What? Yeah, 1,000 US dollars is 109,000 yen. It is 8,710 Norwegian kroner.
What is y'all's currency called?
Norwegian crown, technically.
Oh, they said Norwegian Corona. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Krone.
Krone. Okay, krone.
Wait, don't the Jets also use crones?
No, it's like no. Shut up. Like it's like.
Okay, great.
Virgo, since I've gotten this computer, I've only upgraded a few things on it.
Finn, what the hell was that?
I didn't crash. You didn't see anything.
Are you streaming? Are you live streaming, Finn? Oh, this ought to look good. Yeah, this. I want to watch this debacle.
Well, anyway, Jets use another kind of crown, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. They use crowns.
You didn't see anything.
Oh, you're on fire?
No, you didn't see
The
anything.
Norwegian crown is like between the Swedish and the Danish one. It's better than the Swedish, but it's worse than the Danish for some reason.
So do all
There we go
Europeans just
again.
use crowns except for like the hardcore like European Union?
Hardcore
No,
European.
okay, so there's a Swedish crown,
The
and there's a Danish
EU
crown, and there's the Norwegian crown. Norwegian crown is in bit.
So let's see, Virgo. So 6,000, 7,000 is good for my fielder setup ever, and that's the money I have for all the planes I'm gonna get in a setup. Oh, for your first setup, I got you. I was like fielder setup. Yeah, that's about right. I mean, you know, I didn't even factor buying in planes and stuff like that. Just talking about the computers and stuff. But yeah, $6,000. I mean, I don't think I didn't spend $1,000 on software and planes and stuff. Oh, maybe I did. I don't know. But yeah, that's the downside to flight simming. You know, if you want to get everything, again, I have the. If you go to my on my Twitch page, I do have my setup listed on there, at least the computer set, the specs and what the software I'm using. You know, I've got the Honeycomb Bravo and Alpha and Bravo. I've got a SATEC multi-panel. I've got a SATEC radio panel. I use a Stream Deck, but it just controls my cameras and stuff like that. An iPad that's running me. Again, some of this stuff is just like extra stuff you don't have to get, like an iPad running my ForeFlight and my maps that I can have like to look at. That's, you know, stuff you don't really need. I mean, you can do that just on X-Plane's screen right here just by hitting M. I mean, I can do that through here. So, but you know, there's some extra accessories that I have here that, you know, I really did need. I mean, I also got pedals. So yeah, that's the problem with getting into flight simming. If you were trying to get everything, it's pretty expensive. And the Honeycomb Bravo and Alpha have gone up. They were $250 American when they first came out. Now I think they're $279. So that's the problem. Everything's just going up.
Let's see, how far away am I?
Where are you at right now, Finn? Are you over like Boeing
Boeing
Field or
Field.
something? Yeah, it's like that Boeing Field.
Hey, my favorite airport so far, kind of.
Kind of,
Oh
sorta.
my god. Can't be
I am going to.
Plane spotting there is fun. You got freaking prototypes and shit.
Oh god.
Test aircraft.
XP
Very
realistic
fun.
was assaulting my ears.
So Virgo asks, so is it hard to learn how to start flying, and would you teach me personally on Discord if I pay? Well, you don't have to pay. I mean, there are multiple videos like on YouTube and everything you can kind of watch that can help you on your own pace and your own time.
Rob is not a CFI.
I am definitely not a CFI. I'm just trying to get my PPL right now.
I am currently
It's-
flying taxi symbol.
I mean, you guys, you think about it. It's really not that difficult, really, to fly. It's just you just got to put some time in to learn on what you need to do. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're trying to learn how to fly on Vatsim and ATC clients, then yes, you need to you really need to do some learning and learning how to
Oh
do
god.
routes and the
Never mind, not good job, not good job.
how to talk ATC with other people. Right now we don't have any ATC right now. We're on our own. It's not really that hard to fly. It's just learning how to it's just learning how, coming into approach, just being smooth with the controls, not jerking the yoke around or you don't even have to get a yoke. You can just get a regular control stick. I mean, that works too. I just got a yoke because that's just what I'm going to be using a lot when I do my flight training, as a yoke. But there's tons of content on YouTube that can help you, and that'd probably be in more extensive detail than myself. I would never ask anybody to pay for stuff like that. And if you're in my Discord channel, you are feel free to ask questions. We've got several people who are really experienced in X-Plane that will gladly help you out. Captain PJ's in my Discord. He's one of my moderators. He's Finn the pilot on Twitch. He doesn't stream or anything, but he's very knowledgeable, and we have a really good community that if you ask questions and you need help with stuff, we will help you out. As far as probably actually personally, one-on-one doing some type of training, I probably wouldn't really be available for that. I've got a really fluid schedule. I actually haven't done a stream on a flight sim in 2 weeks just because I've been really busy with work and everything. So let's see. So when I can start training for my PP in real life, I'm gonna use a Cessna 172. Yes, that's what I'm actually gonna use too. I actually have just completed. I just got done watching the last videos on my ground school. I went through Sporty's ground school. I just completed that. Actually, I got a whole stack of books over here that I just had to buy and everything. But I need to go through and rewatch those videos. So I'm currently doing my PPL right now. I just finished watching the videos. I haven't taken the test or anything like that. I'll probably do some practice tests, but I've got to go through and watch that content again. But I'm going to be using too. I'm going to be using a Cessna 172 as well. So, what age can you start? To solo, you have to be at least 16 years old. I believe you can be 15. I think you can be 15 or 14, and you can actually go up with a CFI. but I don't know if 14. Hold on, let me unmute these clowns and I'll see if I can figure it out. Hey, Finn.
Tennessee, just like east of there.
Hey, or maybe John. Any of you guys? What's the minimum age you can start doing a PPL? Is it 14?
15.
Is it 15?
I think you can start going.
Solo is 16.
14, you can fly like balloons and gliders. That's 14.
That's
so
right.
16, you might have to be 6. You have to be 16.
No,
to
you
solo,
can you can
think.
you can 16 to solo.
Yeah.
But I think you do have to be 15 to actually
For flight training.
Yeah, to do under a CFI and everything.
Yeah. But for the license, you'll have to be 16 then.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, no. The check ride is 17, isn't it?
Check ride 17.
Really?
Yeah, check ride 17. Solo is 16. You can start training at 15, though, right?
I don't know if there is a limit. I don't know.
All right. Interesting.
The sad thing is, I think I went over that in my ground school and I already forgot it.
Nice. So you're going to flight school right now? Like.
I'm doing my ground school. I actually just got done watching the last video today.
Oh, awesome. So you're doing it online?
Yeah, I'm doing that online. And actually, you know what? Hold on. I can probably find that.
Schools,
I'm using Sporties.
Oh, Sporties, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What the hell? I purchased the private pilot, the commercial, and instrument ground schools. I already purchased all those schools.
Our school, like, so in my aviation class, we're gonna be given the King Schools ground school discs. Pretty cool. Or I don't know if it's gonna be discs, but anyway, like the video.
Hold on. Did I stop sharing?
Except I don't know which ones exactly, but yeah. Oh my, wait, what the fuck was that, man? Bruh. Oh, wait, it's the balance thing and...
I think I kind of broke it.
They can do that, like, they should really fix that. That happens to me all the time, like if I crash, like, say, the Stinson, it just bounces around.
Okay, training can be logged from the age of 14, 16 is for solo, and then 17 to hold a license.
Nice. So really there's no point in starting very early then, right? I mean, how long
you could you can get you can get all the experience. Virgo says I'm going on to Discovery's Light and it's no age limit. You have to be able to reach the pedals and the yoke. Well, that's very important.
That's kind of the main.
I am very experienced actually. Like I fly on X-plane, okay?
Excuse me, sir. I fly an X-plane. I should be able to do this. Am I gonna be a commercial pilot? Right now, the current goal is to get the PPL, and then we will get. I want to get my instrument rating after that, and then we will try for commercial rating, and we'll see how that goes. Now, as far as being a commercial pilot, I don't know if I listen. At this point, I'll take a commercial job. I'll do what Rich does. I don't care. I'll do what he does. I'll fly a PC-12 around.
Okay. Oh god. Okay. We're gonna try to do
I want to fly for FedEx. FedEx sounds very nice.
Okay, here's the problem with flying at FedEx. Now, okay, this is just me though. Is that lifestyle? You're basically like a vampire. You're living at night, unless you're doing like. There are certain flights that do day, but most of the flights are occurring, after 2 in the morning Memphis time, 3 in the morning Memphis time.
Yeah, I can do that, dude. This summer, like I would be awake till like 5 a.m. I'm built for that.
Yeah, but you're You're getting up at. Yeah, you're getting up at 11. You're getting up at 11 p.m. to go to the airport and do your pre-flight and all that stuff like that. So you're going to bed at like 11 in the 11 in the morning, noon.
True.
My dad worked a schedule like that. He worked a swing shift at one time. He used to work for an aluminum plant, and he would work from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Get 2 or 3 days off, and have to turn around and do 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Oh. Dude.
That is hell.
Yeah, maybe.
So. Virgo says, I'm trying to become a Southwest or Delta pilot. That's your goal. Right now, it's a good goal to have. I mean, any aviation industry is hurting. They definitely need pilots. The problem with flight training is really the cost. I mean, to go commercial, you're looking to spend about $100,000.
Plus, they want you to go to a 4-year university, all these airlines.
You don't. Okay. All right. Yes, you do. I mean, I have not, but I'll tell you right now, I think that's going to be one limitation that you see that they probably don't really give a damn about.
Why is that? I'm sure they care a lot about.
They
that.
just
I mean,
want
I
to.
don't-
Really, the only reason.
What-
Okay, if all right, don't quote me on this, but from what I've heard is most of the time they just want you to go to their university to show that you basically have a commitment to something.
Well, yeah, I get that, but like, isn't flight school enough to show that you're committed to flying?
Probably yes and no, but the thing is, though, you could probably get a decent job in aviation without going to a four-year college. It might take you longer to do that because you might get passed over.
Yeah, but like FedEx requires you to have a degree. I mean, I looked it up, dude. They're like, you have to have one. It's not like it's preferred, but like it's required.
I could talk to a few pods. I think there's a way around that.
Really? Do you know some?
Maybe. Well, I know several pilots at FedEx that I've talked to about some things.
Well, I mean, it'd be
But
cool
I-
if they could give us.
Well, I mean, somebody like me who already works for the company, I might actually have a little bit of insight, but I don't know. That is not a goal that I think is going to be attainable for me because really, I don't. I listen. If I could fly for FedEx, that would be fantastic. But I'm not. That I at this point, I just want to get my ratings and then let's see what happens. I mean, I'm still going to work for FedEx doing my route and everything. I'm not planning on going anywhere. But if I happen to get my foot in the door somewhere making relatively the same amount of money, or if not a lot more, then I'm going to jump on it.
All right.
Let's see here. You're looking to pay less than $200,000 for all flight school. I don't know the exact figures. I just know you're looking north of six figures for sure. What's all your guys' dreams? I'm sorry. Let me refer. What are all your guys' dream plane to be a pilot in real life? Would anybody like to answer that?
Yes. Well, I mean, you probably know already. MD-11.
Why do you want to fly an MD-11 so bad?
Why not, bro? Because it's seems fun.
That
because,
plane
well, first of all,
is-
and second
here's-
of all, no, I know it's hard to land, and that's the cool thing.
No, it's not. I'm not
hard
even
to
talking about that. It's just the fact that I bet you in the next 10 years there won't be any of them flying.
jump. No, FedEx will have them, I'm sure, for like at least 15.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because they're just retired. No, they're retiring their MD-10s. What, 2023?
Yeah, you'll probably see the MD-11.
The MD-10s
Dream.
are over 40 years old. More than 40.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
So, yeah,
Anybody
I'm
else want to
sure
answer that question? All right, good talk, guys. I mean, I would love to fly a 777. I would love to fly a 777. That'd probably be my ideal plane that I'd ever want to fly. It's third world smart. It's like one of the easiest planes ever to fly.
Exactly. Like, why would you want the easiest plane to fly?
Because I just push start. I push button and go.
But I mean, okay, but I don't know. I just want something that's a little more hands-on, or just more or less forgiving, because it requires more skill. Like, for example, land one of those MD-11s.
Hey, listen. Any landing I'm landing, if it's good, I don't care what plane it's in.
Okay.
Let's see here. I know Delta and Virgin landed A350, A330s, and a 76 and 757.
5 is great. Yeah.
I mean, I think the 76 is a really cool plane. I mean, I work with a
Agreed.
75 during the week. I have hands-on experience with a 757 during the week, and also an ATR 72.
What do you do exactly there at Memphis? You're at Memphis.
No, I'm not. No, I am not at Memphis.
Oh, you're not? Where?
No,
where are you?
I am in Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, right. So
Yeah,
Like,
so-
what do you do though on the ramp?
What do I do at the ramp? Okay.
Yeah.
After I clock in, typically our first flight comes in, which it should be there before that, but I actually don't help to work that flight. It's from Greensboro, North Carolina. It's a 757. We have a separate crew that does that. I go down to Gate 3, and I help receive a ATR 72. So I am trained to marshal it. I am trained to work the ground power unit, and also I'm basically what we call a captain. I'm basically like a manager down there for the most part. So we have to unload that plane. That is a manual operate. That is manually unloaded. It is bulk loaded. There is no containers or nothing. We have to pull belt loaders up to the doors, unload them into what we call TRKs, truck cans, and then we put them on a platform and we send them back to the station. Once we're done with that, we get that plane out of there. We'll start up the engines and get them out of there, and then our main plane from Memphis, also a 757, lands. And I am trained to do multiple jobs out there, either what's called an upper captain, where I help unload the upper containers and make sure there's no damage to the aircraft, Once that is complete, we will actually put empty containers back on the plane for weight and balance, and also when that plane goes to its its location for its PM ops, they have spare cans to load the outbound freight on. I can do that. I can also operate what's called the Commander 30, which is the loader that is put up to the large cargo door in the upper compartment. I can do that. And I also am trained to be what we call a lower captain, which the bellies of the planes have freight on there, bulk loaded freight. So we have to unload those onto, again, TRK cans, truck cans on belt loaders, and then we get those out of there. And once all that is done, typically I get on out of there because I don't have to I don't have to push back the plane. That is handled by our ramp agents. They do all that stuff. That's pretty much what I do at the airport side. And then I go to the station and help. Someone loads my truck for the most part, then I get there and kind of tidy it up how I want it and scan all my freight and get on the road and go.
Nice.
It's a very full day, man. Let's just say when I clock in before I get on my route, it's about 3 hours from clock in till I'm actually on the road doing my deliveries. About 3.5 hours. The age limits for my job at FedEx, so you have to be 20. You can get hired at 18, but you cannot do it. You cannot be a driver or courier. You can be what's called a handler. You cannot work the ramp if you have one actually every FedEx location is going to have a ramp somewhere or something. You cannot work there, so you can only be a handler. Now, at the age of 21, you can be a courier. You can be trained to work the the ramps. You can be trained on various jobs that are at the station that you're at. So, 21 years of age to be able to do, be a courier. It's not a bad gig, but there's a lot of high turnover because people don't realize this is a very physically demanding job. There's a lot that goes into it. It's not just doing deliveries, man. I mean, sometimes we got to do the PM ops. Sometimes I have to work 2 routes. I mean, I haven't had to do that in a long time, but there are times I've had to work multiple routes in the same day.
Yeah.
So it's very tiring. It's mentally challenging. I mean, I make decent money, and I'm not gonna say I make great money, but I make decent money. But it's not a bad company. I mean, there are some things that used to be much better before I got hired there that I heard about. Unfortunately, the company's not as good as it once was, maybe 10 years ago, but still, for the most part, still not a bad job. You live 5 minutes away from Hartsfield-Jackson? Yeah, I was actually just there last weekend. I went to go check. I did some plane spotting at Hartsfield-Jackson. I was in Atlanta for some Braves games.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
It was a fun.
Your job sounds pretty nice.
Where the hell did everyone go? Everyone just bolted.
I'm kind of gonna head out for a little bit. I might come back if you guys
Okay.
will be around. Yeah.
I still have an hour. I still have an hour, so.
Okay. I'll probably
Yeah,
be
man.
back. All right, cool. Yeah, thank you for explaining your job. It was pretty cool.
No problem, man. Anytime, man.
Awesome. Alrighty, I'll see you in a bit.
All right, dude. John, you still there? Yeah, Virgo, I like Atlanta. Atlanta's a nice town. I like the city. I've been there many times. Okay, I'll still be here, buddy. Actually, I might go grab me a drink real quick. I think I'm going to step away for just about 2 minutes. I'll be right back, too.
Quick, let's crash this plane.
We're back. Apologize for that. I should be on descent here pretty soon. So do we still have any type of ATC? Denver Center's online. I can't believe I've not gotten any ATC tonight. I thought it was for sure I'd get something. I ain't got nothing. Well, Phoenix has still got a tower and approach, which is... Ooh, which way are they landing? Okay, they're landing that way, good. This guy's doing the same flight I'm doing. He's Memphis to Phoenix, except he's an A320. I'm literally about to be only plane in New Mexico. Oh no, there's another plane about to go in there too. Denver's on, and it's really busy on the West Coast. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't do anything about this. Kind of mad. Tell you the truth, I'm kind of glad I didn't land into San Jose. That's way too much traffic trying to land in there, and they might have holds. Yeah, it looks like they have holds. There's way too many traffic. There's way too much traffic coming in there, so that means there's ground holds going in there. There's probably ground holds everywhere now on the West Coast. It's kind of a bummer we don't really have any ATC. There's nothing really going on. It's just like deathly quiet. Actually, East Coast would have been a good place to fly tonight too. Ron's doing Miami, Howard's doing K-Jax. Boston, wow, but there's nothing going on in Boston. It's like very rare when Boston's not got anything going on. How long have we been in the air now? A little over an hour and a half we've been in the air now. Well, we finally made it inside an hour. Our next destination is 267 nautical miles. That not working right? I guess I can turn that off. I don't need that on, do I? No, I'll turn that off. That's all I need online. There we go. Damn, it is so busy in Oakland Center and LA Center right now. San Diego's even got a ton of traffic. I mean, God, they have a ton of... No, that's not that bad. Never mind. Damn, that dude has a lot of streamers on this thing now that are doing his Simaware. That's pretty cool. The Toga party. think that's funny that it's called that.
I'm flying to Sacramento Executive, and I went out of San Jose, man. It's pretty mayhem over here.
Yeah, I bet there's a lot of, looks like there's a lot of holds going in there is what it looks like. It looks like a total mess. That's what it looks like. It just, that's what it looks like for arrivals. I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong, but it just looks like there's a lot of planes that are in the area, and it looks like they're not all in a uniform pattern. Does that have 2 runways? Or it's 2 runways, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 2 runways.
Yeah, I didn't even, I forgot to check. I think I saw there was something going on tonight, but I actually didn't, like, I just didn't remember. I was like, all right, well, I gotta do a flight from Memphis somewhere, and I wanted to do kind of a longer flight, so going to Phoenix. I mean, I like landing in Phoenix. I don't care. It's a cool airport. I'm just kind of bummed we've had no ATC because all the ATC's on the West Coast tonight. How you been there, little buddy? You doing all right? Ah. Oh man, did that just lock up on me? I hate when that does that. Don't tell me it did it. It did it, didn't it? That's really gonna make me mad. Yeah, it did that. I hate when it does that. I hate when it does that. It's so annoying that Streamlabs like breaks up into 2 different. It's very frustrating when it does that. Still showing live on Facebook. That's good.
This is a great place to fly out of. I really like this departure.
What, out of San Jose?
Yeah, it's very nice.
That's cool.
Especially like at night. Well, it's not really night, but the sunset and the cloud coverage is just nice.
Yeah, I've done departures out of there. It's been a while since I think I've done 1 or 2 departures out of it, but it's been quite a while since I've done it.
Yeah. And I'm just flying like a 182, like, and there's like 737s. It's like, and 495 my charge traffic, 6 o'clock, 1 mile, and then it's like, and it's just that, like every 2 seconds, I'm like, oh gosh.
I'm surprised they even let you take off out of there in that plane.
Yeah. Clear direct Sacramento and climb and maintain 10,000.
Where are you going? Sacramento?
Yeah, I'm going to Sacramento.
And you're in a Cessna?
I'm in a Skyline, which is a 182.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
The high performance 170.
How long is that flight?
Full flight saying 37 minutes.
Oh, okay. Thought it was longer than that for some reason.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit longer. I thought it was like gonna be like 45 minutes to an hour, and I was like, oh gosh, 37 minutes, I guess.
Tell you, man, Streamlabs is starting to really annoy me. I hate when it does this. It like has a glitch and it like breaks up the stream. So on Twitch, it looks like one stream. It's still running, but it's the whole stream is now broken up into 2 sections. It's kind of dumb. All right, we have any ATC we're gonna be looking for again? Nope, I still only have Denver Denver Center. What the there's a METAR for Phoenix. Winds 1303. Few clouds, 5,500 scattered, 9,000 broken, 1 to 12,000 broken, 15,000 broken, 17,000 broken, 25,000. Jesus, good lord. Altimeter, or sorry, temperature's 282.19, altimeter is 2986. Go ahead and get that set up. 2986. Alright, that's set up. Got our METAR. We'll be on descent here in probably about 25, 30 minutes or so. Land in Phoenix. Hopefully there'll at least be a tower when we get there. That would be nice. Well, apparently they don't have a ground hold because they're launching planes to San Jose, so there's no ground hold that I can see. Well, I tell you, San Jose approach has got to be just like earning their money right now.
Yeah, I was on them with departure and it was crazy.
I bet. A lot of planes coming from Seattle, Portland area.
Yeah, there is a lot. Oh, and I'm 495 Mike Charlie.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. You're pretty much almost, what about east to, yeah, a little, you're about east of Oakland, roughly?
Yeah, pretty much there. If you click on me, they held me on that heading for like a while, almost like direct to Oakland. And
oh, wow.
They kept me there.
Yeah, they gotta get you out of that area. They can't, yeah, because you got planes that are gonna be coming over your head right there. I got you. Cole Newman.
Yeah, there's nobody. There's nobody at Oakland, surprisingly. Nobody.
That's sad, because you know what, I actually would have landed in Oakland.
You would have been the only person.
I'd have been fine with it. I would have gotten all the ATC and had easy landing.
Yeah, no, you could probably just do the visual, do like some 360s on final.
I mean, even San Francisco's only got a handful of stuff. LAX is pretty busy. Not terribly busy, but busy enough.
Yeah.
I almost did Vegas tonight. I thought about it, but I was like, I want to go to an airport I haven't been to in a while. So I was like, screw it. We're gonna go to Phoenix instead. I would like to visit Phoenix one day, but obviously not in the summer. That's way too damn hot.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
John, you still in here? You just not. I see he's in here, but I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, I did some boutique air flights today, IRL flights. It was like, yeah, it was, I went from Atlanta to Muscle Shoals, Alabama, all the way down to Dallas, and then to like New Mexico, then to Albuquerque.
Oh wow.
That was some stuff there.
Yeah, I haven't been a couple weeks since I've done anything on the flight sim. I'm busy with work and a few other things. Plus, I was out of town last weekend, so I just, take a little breather away from flying.
I'm eating some mad turbulence right now.
That's interesting. You're only at 6,000 feet still?
No, I'm just.
I gotcha. Did you file? You filed IFR, didn't you?
Yeah, I filed
Okay.
IFR.
Oh yeah, Sacramento's not that far away. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of. There's not. Okay, I can see it now.
Yeah, it was like, wow. Like Full Flight wanted me, because I've learned, I kind of like using Full Flight, because it knows my airplane, and it doesn't give me jet departures if I'm in like the 172.
Mm-hmm.
So I used Full Flight, and it was like going to take me over San Jose, and then it wanted me to intercept this airway, and I was like, I'm not going over San Jose if they wouldn't let me do that.
Probably not.
So yeah, I just picked a waypoint in there, and I was like, alright, let's do that one.
I'm getting hit with a 40 knot headwind, which is actually not that bad considering I'm at 30,000 feet. That's actually pretty light.
I mean, this is a pretty good airplane for what you get out of it. I mean, I just think of it as a faster 172. That's pretty much what it is.
That's fair. Do we have weather in front of me?
There is a little bit of weather in that area.
It's just showing clouds. I was looking at the radar and making sure there was no storms because I can't really see anything around me. The clouds are probably below me. Hey Virgo, welcome back.
If you don't have any controllers, there's still a good amount of people there. I gotta say, I almost did what Reno to Phoenix today.
I got pretty good scenery for Reno.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any did I have any scenery for Phoenix? I don't think I do. I think I just have the default airport. I think I'm about to hit some turbulence, as a matter of fact. I got a plane heading towards me. I actually have a plane on TCAS.
Yeah, Southwest plane. On SimiWare, he's indicating 313, and you're at 30.
Yeah, I could have gone higher, but every time on what the hell is Sim Brief, it always gives me an altitude. I always go about 2,000 feet below that, because a lot of times when if I go by that altitude, I will get it won't reach that altitude. A lot of times the plane will struggle to reach the altitude it says I should be able to. I was like, you know what, I'll just go 2,000 feet below it.
Yeah.
That's when I'm in the 7.6. Now if it was in the 7.5, I don't think it'd be a problem. Excuse me. Virgo says, yeah, I'm thinking of moving to Vancouver to be a pilot in Canada for Air Canada. I don't know what the restrictions are for trying to become a pilot in Canada. I have no idea how all that works. I actually was supposed to visit Vancouver in the summer of 2020. Thank you, COVID. I mean, Air Canada, I don't know. I haven't really heard anything bad about that airline, so it's not a bad airline, I think, to work for. They got a pretty nice fleet. They have a very diverse fleet. Turboprops, jets.
Air Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have some Q400s and A2400s, A350s, 75787s, lots of other stuff.
Do they have 777s?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
I want to say they do for like some of those flights that are like, Streamlabs, you're killing me here. Streamlabs, you're killing me here tonight. Oh, Streamlabs, you're just really irritating me tonight. Like, you really want to test my patience. And I ain't got time for that, man. Oh, it's done it multiple times. Great. Apologize in the stream if it seems like it's been breaking up and stuff like that, but apparently Streamlabs is wanting to be very stubborn tonight. And I haven't had this problem with it in a while, so I don't really know what the hell is going on with it. It just keeps chopping up my stream into like bits and pieces, like a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there, and it's very annoying. Very annoying. Ain't much I can do about it, so just hell with it. I don't want to fly the small planes at first, like the CRJ 700. I would have to be endless. I do Southwest or Spirit. Southwest is the highest paid pilots in the world. I mean, most places you're probably going to start at an airline. You're probably going to start small and work your way up. I mean, I don't know if you go... I don't think most guys are going to start in, like, the larger jets for the most part. They're going to start in the smaller ones. I mean, I could be completely wrong about that, though. I honestly don't know. Oh, he's off my left wing now. Where's he at? Oh, 5 miles. I should... Oh, there he is. I got him. Got a visual.
Alright, well...
Yeah.
Mic check.
1, 2, 3.
Hey.
568.
568?
Man, I'm stupid.
Oh, that was great.
568.
You've been drinking too much soda tonight, buddy.
I only had one.
Yeah, I think you mistook it for a beer.
Maybe a bourbon.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
Yeah, yeah. Happy accident.
Happens to the best of us.
I mean, we're all having issues tonight. My Streamlabs is acting ridiculously stupid tonight, so that's fun. Looks like I've done 4 streams tonight. I'm looking at the thing. It's like, no, it's just one long one. For some reason, the videos just keep getting chopped up. Stupid. Yeah, how many videos I got? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm on my 5th one. That's great. Yeah, so 2 hours, 3 minutes, 9 minutes, 5 minutes, 3. Okay, whatever. I wonder if it's because I'm multi-streaming like other sources. This is why I stopped using Facebook and YouTube. Alright, we'll be on descent here in just a minute. Yeah, you're right, but Virgin Atlantic only flies the A350, the 78, and the A330, so you'll start with a big plane, I'm considering. Yeah. It might be kind of tough to get into that airline, though. Maybe. I don't know. Does Virgin Atlantic really fly in the States, or are they mostly, like, out of the States? Anybody know that?
Well, there's definitely... I don't think there's any Virgin Atlantic planes in Seattle. I haven't seen any, at least. I see plenty of British Airways 78s, but no Virgin Atlantics.
I wonder if they land in JFK and maybe LAX.
Probably. Yeah, they probably go to JFK. I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah.
I think
Miami as well.
Yeah, probably. Does Virgin Atlantic... They don't have A380s, do they?
No.
No, I didn't think so. I've seen an A380 one time. I was in Central Park in New York City. I looked up. I was like, what in the hell is that cutting a cloud in half? And I looked at my flight radar, and it was an A380. I was like, holy crap, that's a large airplane.
They are pretty big. I think the
They're
only
stupid
people who are
large.
I think the only people who are using them is Emirates and Etihad.
Etihad. It's Etihad. Etihad.
Etihad, yeah. British Airways has them, and Lufthansa does as well, but they might be retiring them.
They retired them.
Really?
Or at least British Airways did.
Well, did they retire them or just ground them for the time because of the pandemic?
British Airways grounded them. They didn't retire them. They retired the 74, not the A380 though.
You know, Delta Airlines retired all their 777s.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's weird.
It sucks because one of the little flight models that I have beside me is a Delta 777.
That's a rip.
I bought it at the Delta Flight Museum in Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's a good museum.
It is a great museum, and one day I am going to use that simulator. They have it. They have I think it's a 737 simulator in there. You can rent.
It's a 737, and I think now, I know you may wipe your socks off, but I think they have like something else. I think they have an A331. I'm not sure.
Well, last time I went to now I checked the website the other day, and it only said the 737. Virgo says they fly the A350-1000 and the 787 every day in Atlanta. Oh, so Virgin does go to Atlanta. That's another airport. I figured, yeah, that's a pretty big airport.
Yeah.
That's a stupidly large airport. God, that place is huge. I probably watched like, oh hell, how many landings? I was there an hour, and I probably watched like 25 landings, maybe more. Hell, I don't remember. It might have been more. I mean, you got triple approaches, triple runways to approach, plus 2 departures, so it's 5 runways.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Dude, Seattle has like, so we have 3 runways, but the terminal seems so small.
Compared to Atlanta, a lot of terminals are small. I think Denver is actually larger than Atlanta.
Yeah, by area it is. Yeah, but like it's because of the runway, like the way they position the runways. It's the swastika shape.
That is true.
Yeah, so it takes up a lot of space, but then you just have a lot of like grass.
That's what Denver's looks like.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about is Denver.
Oh, yeah.
We flew over a British 747 that was standing there on landing, so it was really cool.
Virgo says they stopped the Delta 777 because it's expensive to fly with the flight. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. It's a shame. I love the 777,
How
but
is it expensive to fly? It's like super
compared
efficient,
to like the A350s, they are more expensive to operate.
Yeah,
and A330.
Barely, well, I don't know.
Yeah, but you got to remember though, like when they made the decision, it was at the beginning of the pandemic, and flights no one was really flying.
Yeah.
And it's just you got to cut costs. You got to trim the fat. That's just what it was.
Plenty of money to keep it.
Well, they do, but I mean these companies don't have endless money, so they eventually if they've got to try to trim the fat to keep the bottom line. So I don't know if you never noticed it, but Delta was in bankruptcy in the early 2000s.
I wasn't alive I wasn't alive in the early 2000s.
Like 2000. Google it. They actually went into Chapter 11 bankruptcy in the 2000s, and
really?
and very few times this happened. They actually got out of it by restructuring, their a lot of their finances and everything, and their debt. They actually restructured, and they came out of bankruptcy.
Okay, so let's see, when was that? PBS News article from 2005. Oh, I was actually alive back then. September 14th, 2005. I was
I was not.
4 months old. Less than 3 months and 20 days old. Very cool.
I was not a thought yet. 2008 came around. I was.
Nice. Isn't that when Northwest went under?
Probably.
Nice. Well, it was in 2005. Nice.
They actually were attempted to be took over by U.S. Airways in 2006.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And they failed.
The Delta came out of bankruptcy on April 25th, 2007. The airline's bankruptcy plan was approved by the bankruptcy court, and they emerged from bankruptcy protection as an independent carrier. That's when they brought the new logo with the new widget and everything.
Yeah. All right. Oh, that's when they brought in the bad livery.
I actually don't mind the new Delta. I actually like the Delta livery now. I mean, the old one was pretty cool too, though.
Oh, so funny story. Yesterday when I was flying the flies, so I lost my navigation and I lost my my attitude indicator. I had everything else but those 3, and so I had to get radar vectors to Atlanta. I was on Vatsim. It was cool.
Oops.
Yeah, it was not the best.
Virgo says, I'm going on an A350 Air France to Paris and a Delta A330. When are you doing that? This is it next year or something? I'm trying to remember the airlines I've ever flown. The funny is how much I love aviation. I hate the stomach drop on planes. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either. But you know, if you're actually like in the cockpit, like paying attention and trying to fly, you don't really notice it that much.
Oh yeah, I love it when it drops like that. It's
I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of it. When I flew into Las Vegas back in 2008, we hit some wicked turbulence going into approach in Vegas. I mean, it felt like the plane was dropping a couple hundred feet every time. It was crazy.
I wish I got to experience that.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, so as I was saying before, a minute ago, is for somebody who loves aviation and loves flying, I've only maybe actually flown, technically, one. If you count just the whole trip, not return, just flying to a destination and going back as one trip. 1, 2, 3. I've really actually only flown in a plane maybe 6 times in my life.
Really?
That's again. I'm counting from where you leave, you know, land and then come back as one trip. Now, if you count like each leg, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14 or 15 times. Next year you're going for your mom's birthday. That's what it is. That's a pretty nice little place to go to Paris for a birthday. That's pretty awesome. But as far as actually taking the controls and flying a plane, I've only done that 3 times. PC-12, Diamond DA-40, and a Piper Cherokee. That just sounds weird to say that. Diamond DA-40, a Piper Cherokee, and only a PC-12.
The closest I got to controlling a plane was a glider in like Hood River, Oregon.
I think gliders are pretty cool.
I've got to keep on TDM, a couple TDMs actually. Skycatcher and a couple 172s and all sorts of other stuff. My parents are laughing so hard.
Yeah, we heard it.
Yeah. Oh god.
It's okay. Oh, you're going next year? So you're either going to Paris or London, either one? Okay. I mean, again, either one would be fine. Hopefully the pandemic will be subsided some by then, because travel is just so fluid right now. What do y'all got? Friends or family over there, buddy? Why your parents are laughing so much?
Alright, they're done now.
Oh, don't worry. They'll do it again. Don't worry. They'll do it again.
What were you saying?
Oh, I don't even remember now.
Sometimes it happens to us.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time. Did you already land?
Me?
Yeah.
My sim crashed, so I'm kind of in X-Plane now. So, yeah.
That's why I couldn't see you on the network. I was looking, I didn't see you. I was like, where are you at?
Yeah, but I was like 5 minutes out of the VOR.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah, it was kind of frustrating. But you know, I'm flying the Falcon now.
Virgo says his uncle went to Amsterdam on a KLM 777. Nice. Oh, Flight Factor, please release that new 777 sometime soon. Please, 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 please. I hope they're doing a cargo version with the passenger version. That way they just do both at the same time. That's my hope. Amsterdam has some good plane spotting. I want to go there. You know, it's a really good airport for plane spotting, and it's not as busy, obviously, as Atlanta or something, but Raleigh-Durham. Raleigh-Durham's got... Raleigh has a great area to watch planes. They have an actual... there's actually an observation deck, and you can listen to the radio. You can listen to the ATC callouts. I've been there before. They have a flight that lands from London to Raleigh, and it was a 777. I actually have video of an American Airlines 777 landing. Again, this is actually right before the pandemic, actually. Yeah, I got a good video of an American 777 coming in to land. It's such a cool plane. We'll be on descent here in just a little bit, finally. We've been in the air now 2 hours and 13 minutes. So it's a little after, quarter after 10 here on the East Coast now.
Yep, so it's the same for me.
That's right. Don't you live near like Charlotte or something? No, wait. Yeah, don't you live? Huh?
Chattanooga.
That's right. Let's see if we still have a tower or anything online. I don't know.
Think you do.
Nope. That's fine. We'll just deal with it. It's kind of a bummer at the same time. I hate...
You could divert to LA.
I don't know if I have the fuel for that.
Mid-air refuel.
Yeah, okay, mid-air refuel. There's only like 5 planes in Albuquerque Center right now. Everybody else is like, you know, doing the toga run and bombarding San Jose right now.
Yeah, there was a good amount of people there.
Brussels, let's see, what is this? Are you talking about plane spotting in Amsterdam or Brussels, because all the places I'm mentioning is like $500 per person with the hotel. I didn't pay that much to stay in Atlanta last weekend, I can tell you that right now. I think I paid, well, we only stayed one night. So I think I paid $150, $160, not sure. Constantine, what are you... Nice.
Yeah, I joined the stream.
Thanks, appreciate it. All right, John, have a good one, man. Catch you later, even though you're still in the Discord channel also. And now he's gone. Oh, he's gone. He is busy trying to become a Vatsim controller.
Oh. Well, no.
He's in Jack's Center.
Oh, well, I'm in Atlanta Center, so I may be handing off to him sometime.
Well, no, he's not doing center right now. He's just getting trained on the ground side right now. I think he's starting on ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We are 60 miles from top of descent. Let's go ahead and get some of our some of the stuff we need to do here out of the way. ILS frequency on 7 right is going to be 110.75. I'm going to go ahead and put that in so I don't forget it.
I have a little tip for you. So with your approach reference thing, can you just click on the thing that says 30 degrees 160 knots and click the blank spot and it'll just paste it in. You don't have to
I did that, but the problem was it put it in as 30 and 159 and I changed it to 162.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was doing a manual change on it. Yeah, I remember it did that, yeah.
Alright, very cool.
But thank you for just a heads up just in case though. Thank you.
Yes.
Now I'm going to John Wayne from Monterey, and it should be pretty fast. I'm at a Falcon 50.
Falcon 50!
Yeah.
Wait, it says here, the stream says you're on the 767, but it looks like a 757 cockpit.
They are virtually identical.
Oh, you have the modern avionics. I think they have
Well,
the older ones in the 7.6 and new ones in the 7.5 on my side.
Even you can get this practically exact same cockpit in the 7. So the only major difference between the 7.5 and the 7.6 is these readouts are all in digital instead of dial. Up top is practically the same.
Yeah.
Like all this is practically the same except for you have these switches here, the bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
What else is different? Also, you have the center isolation valve over here.
Yeah, there's only one isolation switch on the 7.5, I believe.
Yeah. So in real life, if you are rated to fly a 7.5, you can fly a 7.6.
Nice.
And Boeing did that intentionally.
That's pretty smart, though. Yeah, that's pretty
That is very smart. So if you get rated for one, you can fly the other one. Virgo says, I did a 15-hour flight from Qatar and an A350 to, Qatar Airlines A350 from Dubai to LAX on the sim. You know, I've seen people say, like, you know, I've seen people do the flights like that, and it's pretty cool. For me, I don't think I can do it either. And it's nothing against people that do that. You know, if you want to do that, go for it. I mean, that's awesome. But I don't really get a lot of enjoyment of taking off and then leaving my computer away for multiple hours and then coming back and landing. And even though I do that on a few flights, but I haven't streamed them, I don't really see. I mean, I guess it is pretty cool. Like, hey, I completed that. That is an accomplishment.
Yeah, like today I went from where did I go?
Streamlabs here in a minute.
Are you just gonna whirl up and be like, yo, fix that?
Dude, it keeps cutting out every like 20 minutes.
That's not that good.
I have no idea why it's doing that tonight. It's really pissing me off.
Yeah, and so like towards the end of the summer, what I would do with long flights is I would start the flight at like, I don't know, midnight, you know, 1 a.m. or maybe even like 10 p.m. and then just sleep during the flight and wake up in the morning to finish it.
Well, see, first of all, I'm not going to do that because my girlfriend would probably kill me leaving the computer on all night. Because I tell you right now, as much as I like my computer, this thing cranks out some heat.
Yeah.
I've got 2 fans blowing air on me, and I'm still warm in here.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Just put a fan to the wind.
You did an A330 Neo from Lisbon to San Francisco on... Damn. Oh, yeah. Good Lord.
Yeah, and the Falcon, I looked it up. It could go from Augusta, Maine, all the way to almost to Honolulu, nonstop.
That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, that's what I said, and I was like, yeah, sure.
That math doesn't seem like it adds up.
Yeah, and I made it perfectly fine too. I saw a XLS. You know what an XLS is, right? It's basically a citation. It went from Florence, South Carolina, all the way to John Wayne, and it did it perfectly fine.
All right.
So I was like, you know, let's do this. Go.
Florence is not that far from me. Florence is about 2 hours.
That's not that bad.
Guys watching on Twitch and any other platform, apologize for the stream acting up tonight. I really don't know why it's why Streamlabs keeps cutting in and out, and it's hasn't done this in a while, and it's doing it tonight, and I'm not really thrilled about it. It's kind of annoying. But thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It's always greatly appreciated. Sorry, it's been a couple weeks since I've done a flight. I've just been really busy, work, and like I said, went out of town last weekend. And just, you know, this is the time of year I'm really busy, so normally I try to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday is my racing league on iRacing, and then Wednesday, Friday, you know, I'm going to fly. And then on the weekend I might do a stream just flying or goofing off or whatever. But during this time of the year I do work football games for my old high school that I graduated from back in 2000, so Sometimes on Friday nights I'm there, like I was last night. I was at a game last night. So my stream schedule is a little kind of broken up sometimes, but you guys' support is always greatly appreciated. It's really awesome.
I remember when I found you, I was like, oh, pushback approved. That sounds like a cool channel. And I was like, well.
I've gotten a lot of comments on the name. And when I first got on Twitch, and that's what I put my name as. Actually, I put it as something different at first, but I changed it because I was like, I wanted something a little different. And actually, there is another pushback approved, but apparently I don't think he streams anymore. So I had to do pushback _ approved. And I don't know if that name streams anymore or anything like that. And if he does, whatever. I mean, technically it's a slightly different. It's the same name, but it's slightly different and whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna worry about it. But actually, where I got it from, it's funny. It's from one of my other flight games. Tower 3D Pro is where I get it from. So where you act as a tower and ground controller to like computer type aircraft at an airport. You have to say pushback approved all the time. So like, an airliner will call in like, tower, LA tower, so-and-so, ready for push and start. And I'll be like, pushback approved, expect runway 25 right or something like that. And I was just like, all right, we'll go with that. I haven't streamed that game in a while.
So the reason I changed my name because I didn't really like how I had it. So I looked up like cool aviation call signs.
Yeah.
And you're down. And the description on it is, should it be too hard to figure out? A reminder, not to forget a little detail. Oh shoot, I swirled off it. Once missed in the simulator. Because I totally have not done that before. Maybe a couple times.
Oops. Alright, we're on descent.
There's a video of a MD-10 like extending his gear like very late because they.
Oh, that was in Chicago.
Yeah, nice.
I saw that video. Yeah. That is ridiculously late, by the way.
Yeah.
To put down your gear and like, oh, I better put my gear down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's within like a minute of touchdown. So, and I'm not obviously I'm not a real pilot or nothing, but I would have figured there'd be some type of, when you're in a certain flap setting, I thought there'd be like an alarm in the cockpit to let you know, hey, you need to drop your gear.
Yeah, you're supposed to have one of those. Yeah.
It was an MD. It was either MD-10 or MD-11.
It's an MD-10.
MD-10s sometimes it's hit or miss. Some planes have it like that. They've got it upgraded like that, but some don't. So.
Constantine, you alright over there?
What? Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, yeah, okay. You sound like you're crying.
You sound like you're doing drugs or something, man. I was like, you sniffling over there? You got a little sneezing going on? So it's like... That's all I kept hearing.
No, it might be my fan or something. I don't know.
Maybe that's what it was. I was like, are you doing a line of coke over there? What's going on over there?
Yes.
I do not condone that.
I was really thinking about doing LA to Salt Lake.
I like Salt Lake. I think my last stream I landed in Salt Lake.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I went from Jackson Hole to Salt Lake once. Oh, that's probably Salt Lake. Gosh, it's like going in between San Jose and LA. There's so many aircraft.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't go over there now. I mean, I'd still be about 45 minutes out, maybe an hour out. And we are on descent into Phoenix, and I don't think we're going to have to worry about really any traffic.
Eagle 6?
Yeah.
I did that a couple days ago. I was going from Raton, New Mexico to Phoenix, and that's what I did.
Yeah, Eagle 6, Zulu Uniform November transition.
Oh, Maybe I did that. I'm not sure.
Looks like a big plane about the. Where? Hold on. Let me bring up the map. Let me bring up somewhere. Looks like it was a pretty good. Looks like there was a 7.4 heading in to where I'm at.
There's a 747-200.
Oh no, he's going to.
Oh, he's going to He's going to an Air Force base. Okay.
Oh, DYS. Where the hell is DYS? Oh, he's going to Dias Air Force Base. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I know where that is.
There's one plane on the ground in Phoenix right now. It's an A320 about to go to Salt Lake City. Oh, he already took off. Never mind.
He's gone, yeah.
Yeah, he's already gone. I'm kind of bummed. Like, part of me is kind of glad I didn't do that. Listen, if I was going to fly on the West Coast tonight, I would not have landed in Salt Lake City. I would have probably gone to either Oakland or some other airport. I wouldn't want to mess with that kind of debauchery.
I feel like a good one would be like Seattle to like Oakland or something.
I mean, Oakland is actually the airport I have landed in the most on X-Plane since I've kept an eye on my flights. I have landed in Oakland probably the most out of any airport that I've landed in. Just because I do so many West Coast flights and I do FedEx flights, that Oakland is really the point of origin or the landing because, you know, it is the West Coast hub.
One thing is, you can agree probably, you don't see that many PC-12s in the flight sim.
No.
And like, yeah, there's like none. Like here's one person going from Seattle to Salt Lake in PC-12.
I mean, typically most people probably fly jets than general aviation aircraft anyway. Unless they have an event specifically tailored for general aviation.
I feel like the most used aircraft on Vatsim is probably like the 737-800.
Most likely. That's pretty fair. Or like an A319 or A321.
Yeah, those are pretty used a lot.
I don't know. Well, no, I was going to say you probably see a lot of 7.4s, but I was like, you don't really see that many 7.4s. As long as we don't see Air Force One going VFR again.
Oh gosh, that was funny.
That was hilarious. My God, was that funny.
Here's I mean, there's people who can do this. I don't think I can do this. Los Angeles to Tokyo.
No, absolutely not.
I think your friend who flies to Gladys did that once.
Oh yeah, he's done like JFK to Dubai and stuff like that. I think he's even streamed it where he like takes off, streams, and goes to sleep. Let's just run.
Yeah, I tried to do that once, and I don't know.
I don't really have a desire to do that. If I'm doing that, I'm not streaming it. I just don't want to let my computer run all night like that, man. This thing eats up. This thing is just a damn power hog.
Mine's not really that much. It's okay, but it's really quiet.
Oh, mine's quiet too. Don't get me wrong. Mine's very quiet. It's the quietest computer I've ever had. But still, it's just, you know, the amount of, you know, I got so much stuff going on right here. I know that's, you know, just running off electricity and everything.
Well, it is so dark. I mean, that's one thing. If you don't have a scenery of somewhere, it's so dark.
That's that's part of the reason why. I mean, I'm kind of stubborn about when I do flights because I always usually do the real time what it is right now, and that's we're getting to the time of the year where most of these flights I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a lot of West Coast flights because it's going to be daylight when I'm getting home and starting a stream. Because I usually don't stream until 7 o'clock. Well, it's, you know, in about another like 6 weeks from now, 7 o'clock is going to be like dark. Yeah. So, or if not even sooner than that. Let's see, daylight savings time ends like the first week of November. So, yeah, here really soon it's going to be dark at like 5 o'clock. So if I want to stream, you know, I either have to do a West Coast flight or I have to, you know, not use the real time. I'll have to like move the time back some.
Yeah. Like you have like a like full-on like California scenery.
Yeah, I have the entire West Coast.
I mean, I don't have any sceneries yet, and I do have to say it kind of sucks.
I mean, listen, if you're flying at night, it really doesn't matter. You can get some freeware scenery that'll improve like the lights a little bit here and there, but flying at night, even though I use Orbix, you don't really notice it all that much. And again, if you don't have a computer, if you don't have a graphics card that can kind of run that stuff, it's almost pointless.
Oh, okay. I mean, my graphics card's okay. I wouldn't.
What do you have?
Best. I think it's like an NVIDIA 970 or something.
I don't know much about the cards around that generation.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm running an RTX 3070. And again, with scenery and stuff like that, I get maybe around 30 frames. If it's bad weather, right at about 20. So I'm kind of at the cutoff for Vatsim. I'm so tired. Wow, we're slowing down really fast here. I almost have to put the, I almost have to extend the flaps already.
Yeah, I have thought about getting like an A340 or some sort of airliner or something like that. I know over time I'm gonna get a 7.5 and a 7.6.
Virgo says, sorry, I'm back. Twitch is that. It's not Twitch. It's my Streamlabs. It's what's going on. It's not really Twitch. It's something on my the program that I use to stream. It's called Streamlab OBS. It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting, and it's broken up the stream multiple times. It's kind of annoying me. Right now it says I've only been live for 15 minutes. Well, yeah, I know I've been live for almost 3 hours. So unfortunately, I don't think it's a Twitch end. It might just be. I don't know. Either way, it's annoying. So, sorry, I apologize.
GA planes.
Do I what?
You don't have that much general aviation.
No. All I have is the default 172. I think I have a Q400. I think I do. I have to look. I don't remember. PC-12.
Phenom 300.
Huh?
The Phenom.
Yeah, the Phenom 300.
I was told that I should get that
It's a fantastic plane. It's such a cool plane. It's so good. It's so good. I really do. It's probably one of my favorite. I mean, it's hard for me to like say what is my favorite, what is not my favorite plane in next plane. You know, because I mean, obviously, I love flying the heavy cargo jets, so the flight factors are going to be up there, or even the A300. I really just can't. I mean, but if I want to just jump in and do a mess around flight and like that, I mean, if I want to go from like an hour from somewhere and I want to fly heavy, I'm probably going to fly the 7.6.
Yeah, I was really thinking about getting it at some point.
It's on sale right now, but even then when it's on sale, it's still stupidly expensive. That's the problem with it. I think it's still on sale.
For me, it's not.
Oh, well, I haven't looked. I mean, I don't have a reason to look. I know it was on sale last week.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Or it was around Labor Day. It was on sale around Labor Day.
Yeah, but one thing is, if I want to fly if I want to get a pirate product, I'm probably going to go to Just Flight because they have astonishingly great study level Archer, Tomahawk, Dutchless Model 76, a Warrior 2, an Arrow 3, an Arrow 4, and like stuff like that.
Gotcha.
And a Bay 146.
How much longer to landing, Virgo? About 10 minutes. There actually should be an ETE bar at the top of the stream. It says that's the estimated time and right, so that's about roughly what it'll be. So we're at 12,100, descending down to 7,000. So we'll be on the ground in roughly about 10 minutes, maybe a little less. Why don't I play Microsoft Flight Simulator? I do. It's just I don't stream it, and typically if I'm doing flights, I'm going to use X-Plane because I like the flight model better on the planes. I like the planes in X-Plane better. It's nothing to do with the scenery, because I think the scenery is absolutely gorgeous. But one, I think the flight model just doesn't feel right. Two, it's just more an eye candy sim right now at this point, I think. It's not horrible, but I just don't like the way the aircrafts feel. And also, for some reason, I can get on Vatsim, but I can't see the models. I can't see where all the other planes are on Vatsim. So that's one problem I have with it. Personally, and I've said this multiple times in my stream, I think Microsoft Flight Sim is a good VFR flight sim.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go jump in a Cessna and fly from point A to point B, and just use the outside the maps and outside as a reference, it's a great sim because the scenery is it's just gorgeous. Now, if I want to fly IFR, instrument flight rules, like I'm doing right now, I'm going to use X-Plane. And also, there's really not that many planes out for Microsoft Flight Sim. There's no 737. The 747's out. It looks cool, but the VNAV, I think, doesn't really work.
It's okay VNAV. It's not the best.
Yeah, their VNAV's terrible. There is a 777 you can buy, but I don't know if it's any good. I heard it's bad. So right now, I just don't have the desire to use that sim right now.
Same here, dude. I completely agree with you on that.
And that's not saying that it's not going to be. A year from now, it could be completely flipped. I don't know. But from what I experienced in a real life plane, and from what I like in the sim, and also going by what I have friends of mine who are commercial pilots, who have both sims, and they all tell me the same thing. X-Plane's the better sim. Period. Now, if you're going for visuals and aesthetics like that, it's Microsoft. But I'm not here just for visuals. I'm here for the actual flight model and everything else.
Dude, GTA flying physics feel more realistic than Microsoft's right now. Like, no joke.
Alright, we're about to be at 10,000 feet. And head into descent into Phoenix.
Yay.
I know, right? Now, as far as like the weather and stuff, I think the weather looks cool in Microsoft Flight Sim. I won't debate that. I won't deny that. I think the thunderstorms look cool. I think the graphics, I think the visuals are just stunning. But I want more than just eye candy. I think it's the best looking flight sim, but X-Plane is more realistic and better planes and payware scenery. Yeah, the only thing and I'm on record many times in my sim, the only thing I don't like about X-Plane is how much money you typically have to spend to get X-Plane to look really, really gorgeous sometimes. I mean, look at some of the add-on sceneries. I've got tons of add-ons, but that's the one downside to it. But then again, look at Microsoft Flight Sim. Look how many sceneries there are to buy now on that. There's so many airports.
Yeah. P3D's up there in the good flight models.
Yeah,
and good stuff.
P3D is too, but you really got to spend a ton of money to.
Yeah, you do.
And also, it's just a pain. I heard it's kind of a pain to like actually install all the stuff.
Well, yeah, if you don't have mods, it's basically you got FSX physics, so I don't know about the flight mod.
It's like FSX on steroids, right?
Basically, yeah. Our aviation class, we use P3D in the classroom. So.
Virgo says, "Do I watch for Canada?" I don't know what you mean there, Virgo.
With head shake, FSX with head shake, and better scenery.
It's like we got a JetBlue. Oh, do I watch Captain? Oh yeah. I've seen him. I've seen his stream before. He does a great job.
Oh, Captain. Yeah, he's really good.
Captain. Yeah, he does a really good job.
Oh yeah, there's JetBlue there now.
Phoenix traffic, FedEx 3255 heavy. We're entering the left downwind for runway 7 right. Phoenix.
Exclamation point, predict.
I don't think that works yet.
I don't know. I just said that because a lot of people have that.
You know, isn't okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that supposed to be from Sim Toolkit? Does that?
I think so.
Yeah, I have Sim Toolkit. I thought I enabled all that, but apparently it doesn't work. I don't know. Virgo says you're getting his PC specs. I'm sure his PC specs are stupid. I wish mine were. Mine are solid. I mean, I got a decent PC. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not high end like some people, and that's fine. All right, we're gonna fly on this heading now.
I'm saving up my channel points for pick the aircraft. I'm exactly halfway there. I'm at 2.5K.
Yeah, it was at 5K I put that at.
Yeah, or after that, I'm going for the domestic flight.
There are caveats to that.
Like what?
I don't know. I'll think of them later. Something. If somebody wants me to pick their flight, it don't. I mean, preferably somebody hopefully doesn't pick like I'm not going to do a 5-hour flight. That's just not going to happen.
So like Miami to Seattle wouldn't work?
Probably not.
Okay.
JetBlue's still at the tarmac. So we're landing actually on a short runway for this plane. This is going to be a kind of a short runway for this plane. It's only like, I think, 7,800 feet. He has an i9 10,090K. Yeah, I have an i9 9,900K. Which again, the i9 is way more than you really need. You could easily run a sim without a problem with an i7.
I have an i7.
Yeah, that's. I went ahead, when I bought this computer, I went overkill because I wanted to future-proof it for a while.
Mine, I just need a new graphics card and I'm set.
I really would have liked to have got a 3080. I really badly wanted to get a 3080.
My computer's got parts from 2014.
Wow.
Yes. 3rd Gen i5 and GTX 970.
Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and get ready to turn left base. Actually, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that now. We'll turn left base. Phoenix traffic, FedEx3255 heavy, turning left base, runway 7 right, Phoenix. Virgo, if you can get a 3080, go for it, but right now they are extremely difficult to come by. Alright, auto brakes to go 4. Alright, my landings have not been really good lately, so I need to have a good landing tonight. I have Track II Virgo. It's pretty cool, but I don't use it for X-Plane. I just use it for DCS. Whoa, what the hell was that? Coonan8719, thanks for the follow. Hope you're having a good evening. Caught us right at the landing. gonna try to butter it. We've had some bad landings lately, and we're also landing on a pretty short runway considering the size of our plane. Gear down.
You better make this good landing.
I hope so.
The world's counting on you. All 6 of us.
I feel like I'm a little high, but I'm on the glide slope. It just feels high. Phoenix traffic, FedEx 3255 heavy, 8 mile final, runway 7 right, Phoenix. Alright, we're gonna go, oh my god, are you kidding me? The tower's telling me I gotta oh my god. Phoenix Tower, FedEx 3255 heavy, ILS 7 right. Are y'all listening? Phoenix Tower, FedEx 3255 heavy, ILS 7 right. Clear to land 7 right, FedEx 3255 heavy. He's got a technical issue apparently. I kind of wish I picked 7 left.
Approaching 7 right.
You got this, Ralph. No pressure.
Ah, no worries. Hey, what's the worst that can happen? I have to go around. Oh darn.
FX3255 Phoenix Tower.
FedEx 3255 heavy, got you 5x5.
FX3255, thanks.
On the ground.
Nice.
Hope there's an exit. Hope there's an exit at the end here.
Which cargo are you parking at today?
We're gonna take the south cargo, so I guess we're gonna have to do a little back taxi here on the taxiway.
FX3255, left Golf 8, Foxtrot Golf 7, cross 25 left, Hotel 7 Hotel.
Holy crap. Alright, left into Foxtrot, and then say Golf 7, Hotel 7 to Hotel for FedEx 3255?
FX3255, A-firm.
Alright, roger that. Left Foxtrot, left Golf 7, cross 7 right, Hotel 7 Hotel for FedEx 3255 Heavy. We'll get a replay in just a second here, guys. Let me get parked and everything. I need to turn off my, Oh, well, I'll do a replay. Just give me a minute. Little rough on the land. I mean, not a terrible landing. It's acceptable.
Approaching 25 left.
Alright, well, I got to see you land it.
Huh? Yeah, I got it on the ground. Had to slam on the brakes a little hard. I mean, that runway's... I probably shouldn't have landed on that runway, but I said to hell with it. I knew the cargo ramp's on this side, so I was going to go for it.
Which runway did you land?
I'm going to the south cargo.
Okay, so it's right next to FBO's.
Yeah, it's at the end. It's at the bottom. That's where the FedEx ramp's at.
You still streaming?
I just landed.
Ah, how long is the flight?
2 hours 53 minutes.
From Memphis to
Phoenix.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Yeah, unfortunately, Streamlabs has been acting ridiculously stupid tonight.
Yeah, I saw I got like 5 pings of.
Yeah, I don't. It's funny because on Facebook it's still one continuous stream, but it's only on Twitch.
That's weird.
I don't know. It's just being stupid tonight. It happens every now and then. It's annoying as hell when it does it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head out.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming to hang out. Oh, Finn, you'll love it. So literally, I'm on a 4-mile final, and guess what I get? Beep, 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 beep. Please contact tower.
Well, at least you got on a 4-mile final.
Yeah, that's great.
Could be worse.
I was like, well, actually, it might have been a little closer than that. I don't know. Anyway, so I contacted him, and I don't hear anything, and I'm like, okay. So I contacted again, and he sent a chat message, and I was like, oh, okay. So he's having technical issues.
Yeah.
Oh.
See ya.
Okay, so
I must have scenery here. Because I don't remember these planes. Yeah, I think I do have scenery here. Cool. Arizona Air National Guard over here.
Shit, my mic was off. Great. Hey, Finn, did you get lunch today?
not today, no.
Oh, okay. Because I saw this, like, cub after the MB3. I was thinking, what if that is Finn?
Nah. Do you remember what the tail number was?
You guys have a cub, right? Oh, I actually have a video. Let me read it from. I'll read it from the video. 1 sec here. Let me find it. Hey, good landing, by the way, Ralph.
Thank you.
Actually, wait, no, it said Navy on it. Oh, it says Navy on it.
Actually, let's see what it says on Sim
Navy doesn't
Toolkit.
fly cubs.
Sim Toolkit says it was 177.
Nice.
Well, I kind of had... So I picked a runway that only had about 7,900 feet.
Oops.
Oh, I know. I intentionally did it because that's where the ramp is. I know it's on the south side, so I was like, screw it. We're gonna make it work one way or another. I'll have to say, Finn, thanks for kind of telling me to get Sim Toolkit because I do really like this thing. It's pretty good.
Yeah, no problem. I really like it.
There's also a 777X stand that stands there at Painfield, like it's got no engines on it. That's a 777-9, right? It's not a 777-8.
Yeah, 777-9, yeah. So probably.
Alright. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a, yeah, I see that picture, yeah.
Yeah, do you know any like info about it at all? Like why do they just have like they have two actually standing there, I think. Unfinished.
I couldn't tell you, but it's probably still in production. They're trying to finish stuff up on it, so it's not uncommon.
I wonder if the scenery is
Well,
gonna have a
like-
marshaller.
It's just that they have the test aircraft, right? They're still testing. Why would they build more aircraft while they're still testing?
Yeah, I don't know that one off the top of my head. I guess I could ask my dad. He would know, but I don't know how it is off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's just a little bit sus. What if that's a 777X glider? That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, glider edition.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That'd be funny.
The most fuel efficient airliner in the world.
Yeah.
More efficient than the 787 or the.
Of course, I picked the one parking spot that has the stupid little commander that's way too close to the line.
Oh, of course.
Ah, whatever. Yeah, that'd be bad. If that was really that close, that would be a problem. All right, there was no marshaller. I hate when it does that. Okay.
Bro, it's not
Connect
even
the
8,
GP.
it's already dark.
Connect the
as hell.
GP.
I don't like this.
555.
All right, we'll go back over to Unicom now. Off, and let's shut down the engines. And now the engine is shut off, we can shut off the beacon, and people can start working the airplane. Cool. Good flight. Good flight. Alright, let's finish the flight in some toolkit. Complete. No, I don't want to do that. Thank you. Done. Alright. Oh, yeah, I gotta do ACARS. Stop. Flight ID. $32.55, 3 hours for plant, night VFR. Log flight report. It has been logged. Yay for me. Done. Alright, cool. We can turn that off. We don't need that on anymore. Alright, let's see here. Virgo says, I'm going to Oshkosh next year for the air show. Everybody brings their private pilots' nets to the airport. Yeah, our private jets to the airport. Yeah, a couple of people who've followed me, they've been to Oshkosh many times. Extremely jealous of them, too. Alright, let's see here. What else did I turn anything off here? That's already ended there. Okay, we can take a look at the replay. Oh, crap. I forgot to disconnect from Vatsim. Well, I just got disconnected from him, so no worries.
I'm already downloading more helicopters for X-Men, so it's a slippery slope.
God, I stopped really fast. I landed way too long. What else is new? I always land long.
What outer brakes did you use?
4, but then I had to just basically manually brake it at the end.
4 for a 7,500 foot long runway?
I landed long though. What else is new? I always land long.
Yeah.
I floated like hell, because, you know, that's what I do. Center line wasn't that bad, though. Tad off the center line.
well, I got a, got an R44 for the sim, just because I'm just for camera farm to look decent.
I'm sure the tower view looked really good. They're probably like, that guy needs to hurry up and get on the ground.
Not bad, sir, not bad.
No, it's. I mean, that's one of the problems I tend to float, because I'm trying.
Good.
Yeah, scenery does look good. I'm pretty sure this is a freeware. Kundan 8789. Yeah, it was a little float. I mean, I tend to do that a lot on these landings, because I'm just trying to make sure I don't like plane it into the ground. But yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And this is a freeware scenery, I'm pretty sure from, I'm pretty sure it's a freeware scenery from the X-Plane forums.
I'm just looking at your replay. You almost overran it. You're just like, okay, I'm assuming he's gonna break soon. I assume he's gonna break.
Stop!
Yeah.
Like right here, I hit the manual brake. I was like, okay, I'm gonna brake on my own, damn it. I mean, I still had a decent amount of room though, but yeah, that's a little. I don't really want to go that much longer. All right, guys, I gotta head on out, man. It was a good time hanging out with you guys again, man. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been online, and it's been really busy though. But I'll try to get back to streaming a little bit more regularly flights when I can. I think next week I don't really have anything major going on, so I should be able to do a flight on. Oh wait, I can't do a stream Wednesday. Shit, I gotta work that night. I gotta work late that night, so I won't get home till after 8, and that's gonna be a 14-hour day. So I will not be streaming Wednesday. So maybe Thursday, but that's a maybe. We'll see. If not, it'll just be Friday. But just keep an eye on Discord, and we'll try to do it when we can. But Candon and Kundan also appreciate the follows, and also the host. Virgo, thanks for chatting. It's been good chatting with you tonight, man. Hope you have a good evening. And until next time, we'll catch you guys later. And you guys have a good rest of your evening. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words, man. Thank you. Usually I do mostly flight streams, but on Monday nights I do an iRacing league, so I'll do that on Mondays, which that'll be ending here in about another month and a half. We'll be done with our season. Thank God. It's been way too long. Dude, we don't take a week off, and it's ridiculous. I wish we did, but we don't. Because I'm just burnt. I'm just like, if I wasn't in our playoff format, like racing for a championship, I probably would have already taken some weeks off, but unfortunately I made the playoffs, so. But appreciate the kind words. Thank you, Constantine, for the comments. Appreciate it, man. And I'm going to head on out. You guys, I'm going to stick around just for a few minutes in Discord, but I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. You guys have a good evening. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good night.